Poverty looks different everywhere you go.
Our whole house is flooded, man, like at least a foot deep.
And I've witnessed these extreme communities up close to shed light on the realities that people are facing.
We're being left behind.
In this video, I'll be taking you to the forgotten corners of our world to see how people manage to survive.
Oh, that's how you get heat right there.
And we're starting in America's poorest region, McDowell County, West Virginia. It's a place where the collapse of the coal industry left behind ghost towns and broken dreams.
There's no money to be made here no more.
Where crystal meth and fentanyl addictions run wild, and where people are living so isolated they have their own dialect.
Well, to me, it's a boomer.
Welcome to the forgotten heart of America. Basically, my plan in this video is I want to just meet the people and really try to understand what life is like here. I want to hear the upsides of life, I want to hear the struggles, and everything in between. Behind me, you can see the town of Bluefield. Mission now is to see if I can meet anyone for a nice introduction to the great state of West Virginia. There we go! Something interesting about Bluefield is that food stamps were started here, invented here by JFK in the early 60s. Many family members were living under one roof, scraping to get by. It's 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. It looks pretty dead out here. You can just feel that it's an industrial town. Trying to meet some people in town, but no one's around. We got this guy, feeling of power with these buildings, like there was once something big, and now it's just a feeling of emptiness. Walking through this town feels like stepping into a forgotten world. Empty streets and closed shops stretch as far as the eye can see. It's like life just stopped. But I am able to flag down one guy and ask him what there is to do around here.
Not much. There is a lot of drugs in the state.
Because of lack of things to do?
Yeah, and just different things factoring in. I think there's a lot of mental health issues.
Appreciate it, man.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good day, all right? Take care. The journey continues into the countryside to Welch. So basically say goodbye to the towns here. No more towns, just countryside villages from now on. This is so bizarre. I am like way out there in the countryside right now. I can hear the church bells ringing. A little worried that people are going to be skeptical of this random SUV driving into their neighborhoods, but hopefully they're nice. We'll find out here very soon. Whoa. I'm starting to worry that this trip might be a bust, but deep down, I know there's a story here. I just have to look harder to find it, so I keep on driving. As the GPS cuts in and out, I stumble across abandoned roadside attractions and rusty auto parts. 10 cents a mile.
Everywhere I look, there are old railroad tracks and natural wonders.
The nature of West Virginia is amazing. Look at this little waterfall.
The tiny roads wind through the mountains.
Roads are super narrow, and when a FedEx truck passes you, it's hard to get by.
Somewhere around the town of Fayetteville, I even come across this crazy cool bridge.
That is the largest arch bridge in the Western Hemisphere.
There are no recognizable brands that I see out the window. It's all mom and pop shops. But to be honest, most of them look closed.
Everything is just family owned and operated. Very just life as it is. I have seen several post offices, which is interesting, so people can definitely send and receive mail.
Just when I think things couldn't get freakier, I stumble upon a place that I can't believe is real. I've just discovered a ghost town here called Thurmond. Look at this. Completely abandoned now. Population of 0. During the heyday of coal mining here in the New River Gorge in West Virginia, this was a very prosperous town with a lot of businesses here and people living. And at its height, 76,000 passengers passed right by Thurmond every single day. This is the coolest place I've seen on this whole trip so far. I mean, totally abandoned. You just feel the power of what once was a booming town here in West Virginia in the middle of Appalachia, and just left as is. With the ghost town behind me, I now have my attention on Welch, once the most prosperous coal town in America in the 1920s. But sadly, only 1,600 people remain. Most of them live below the poverty line, and life expectancy is well below the national average. Many families rely on government assistance just to get by, and there's limited access to healthcare. Schools are underfunded, and many young people get out as soon as they can, searching for better opportunities elsewhere. This is the reality of Welch, a place where hope is a rare commodity, but I'm still on my mission to meet someone who can change my perspective on West Virginia.
A nice dog you have. Is he friendly? Good to know. Not trying to get bit by a dog while I'm here, that's for sure. Not too many places I feel very unwelcomed, but Welch is one of them. Welch, West Virginia, look at it.
It's actually really tough to shoot this story because I'm by myself and I'm approaching people with a camera in my hand. And so you got to do the smile trick where you kind of make eye contact and smile and see if they're willing to be on camera. I've had a lot of conversations, but I just haven't been able to record them because it just out of respect or people that just didn't want to be recorded. After a self-guided tour to visit the library, try the newly opened bubble tea shop. It's juice, it's not boba. And see the abandoned theater. I'm finding Welch to be as boring and unwelcoming as the other towns in McDowell County. I accidentally drove the wrong way on the only road in town and got yelled at by some guy in a pickup truck. I made a mistake, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn around and go that way. Like, Jesus Christ. I know I made a wrong turn, sorry man. It's pretty clear that nobody wants me here, but as I'm leaving Welch, a young couple catches my eye. I'm chasing this guy and this girl that I just saw because they look really interesting. And I want to ask them some questions. Excuse me. Excuse me? Hi, are you guys from here?
Yes.
Is there anything interesting happening here? I've just been walking around, but it's pretty dead.
It is pretty dead right now because one Taco Man is closed.
Are you guys both from here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she's from here originally. I live here down here.
Are you a couple? That's
Yeah,
adorable.
yeah.
I'm trying to meet really interesting people. And
There's a lot of interesting people around here.
Show me them. At first, the couple is hesitant to talk, and I don't blame them for not trusting me. But after a little more convincing, I explain my mission to shine a light on the people and culture in West Virginia. And I'm starting to think I've succeeded in making my first new friends.
I would love to show you around.
Okay, a little
You
more.
don't have to give me money
Well,
for it. I just
what-
like to do it out of the kindness
That's
of
what
my
I
heart.
asked you.
So,
What'd you,
man, let's go.
dude? You're awesome. Listen, what's your name?
David,
Drew.
Chess.
you
True.
coming too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's grab the car because look, everything is a distance.
okay.
You have a juxtaposition here. You have people who, they want the mines and they don't.
Are they gone?
No, not entirely. But the industry has shifted a lot.
Where are the coal mines?
They're everywhere around
Okay,
here.
but they're underground.
No.
Oh, I thought they were
We
underground.
have above ground and then we have below ground mines.
Okay, gotcha.
Below ground mining is much more dangerous for people.
I'm just so interested in your life. You came to West Virginia because it was cheaper,
Yeah.
but so is Pennsylvania. Why the hell did you come to West Virginia?
What kind of ended up happening is my father, we're trying to get a place for us after my grandmother died. And so, my dad was living down here, my grandmother passes away, and he's like, well, so what are we gonna do for finding you a place to live? We're like going through states, we're looking at Farm Bureau stuff, we're looking at federal government, state websites to
Yep.
see if we couldn't find something that way. No. So then we're like, okay, so then let's start going through and just looking for the cheapest properties that we can find through
There you
Zillow.
go. That got you to West Virginia.
And that's what got me to West Virginia.
And you're actually from here.
Yes, I was born and raised.
Wow. What's it like to grow up here?
You get so many surprises.
Surprise.
Like,
Good or bad?
literally, both.
I like the way you talk. I really do. I'm sure he does too.
Yeah.
That's one of his many attractions to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Damn right it is.
You guys have been together for how long?
About 2 months, 3 months.
So you guys are still, it's called the honeymoon
follow
phase.
me.
You're in the
No,
honeymoon phase.
We skipped that.
So what do you like about her?
Oh, Lord.
Now's your time.
She's smart, funny. We're the same type of person. We don't necessarily have an entirely similar background, but we have the same sensibilities. You'd never believe it, but I've had a very interesting and rough life. I'll be honest here. My trick has always been...
Honesty's always good, bro.
Exactly.
Always.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
What'd you say?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Oh, laugh it up.
No, I'm serious. No, look. I lost the tips of two of my fingers.
I noticed that. I was gonna ask you.
So how it happened is I was paying too much attention to a group of little kids at their birthday party and not enough attention to a lawnmower. I joke about it. I laughed about it. You mad at me? Hey, do you want the long or the short of it? Huh? I did not swear until I got into the ambulance and was away from the children. That kid will never ever have a 3-year-old birthday as eventful as that one.
Okay, so tell me about this building behind you.
Okay, well, this building is called Elkhorn Towers. I lived there 4.5 years, and there has been multiple suicides since I've been living in that building. Inside, people jumping out of windows, ODing.
So are you happy you don't live there anymore?
You
don't want to move in here again with her?
No.
I mean,
no, it's no good. No, it's not.
Look, there's a lot of issues with drugs down here. I will not
what
deny
drugs?
that.
Meth, heroin?
You name it, it's here. And
Is
you
it
know what?
because
See,
there's nothing to do? Like why? What's the reason?
See, with me,
You gotta
I
go.
stay away from that, so I really don't know much. But I do have a few people that is drug addicts and everything. But I still talk with them and stuff.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
That I do not know.
I'm guessing it's meth and heroin. That would be my guess. Or fentanyl. Fentanyl's taking over the country.
Fentanyl
Yeah.
is taking over
Yeah,
the
it's,
country.
and like the tiniest amount can kill you.
You have people who are making drugs from outside of the country and outside of this area, and what they're doing is they're mixing fentanyl into heroin,
Yeah.
cocaine,
Yeah,
no
and
matter
it's-
what it is,
yes.
they're mixing it.
And it's killing people.
And it's freaking killing people. My buddy who worked at the gas station that's over there, his sister died because she thought she was getting heroin. She didn't get heroin, she got mostly fentanyl.
Oh man, it's terrible. Are the police nice here?
Oh yeah,
That was the police that just honked at us like to say hi.
I'm friends with the cops.
In this small town, cops are not the only people Dave knows by name. He's been living in Welch for 8 years and is friends with almost everyone in the community. He wants to take me to the post office to introduce me to Scott, who he says is a real West Virginian who can help me better understand this county. People have a very strong impression about West Virginia as the poorest state, the druggiest state. How does that make you feel as a person from here?
I really don't care.
None of it is.
I really don't care what people think. We think most people from out west are liberals and gays and crap like that. It's just people stereotypes you from where you're from, but we don't. I don't really care what they think. Generally what it is too, they when people come here, like if you come here to interview people, they like interview the goofiest
They pick the
people with
True.
no teeth.
Yeah.
But they pick the lowest of the low to try to interview. Man, you can be happy anywhere if you want to be. You choose that.
It's Scott. I love Scott. Scott is the man. Oh, by the way, Scott, I have packages. I'm standing here and I'm thinking of that. So.
Grab them, then we'll head out.
Yep, 68.
68,
Yep.
cool.
After checking out the post office, I want to convince Dave and Tess to come with me to Jolo, a tiny settlement on the back roads of McDowell County. But Tess is on the fence. Are you coming with us? Come on.
Yes.
I'm not going to Jolo. That's
Come
fine.
on.
Some areas is racist.
Do you think they're racist there?
I never been. My grandmother, she always told me about Gilbert, Jolo, Man. Those areas is racist.
She isn't
And-
wrong. There used to be a lot of racism, but that's thankfully lessened a lot.
This is
We
my
don't-
first time being in a vehicle with a stranger.
Excuse me. Whoa. I'm right here.
You guys are awesome. Let me just say one more time. This is a rental car. I don't know anything around here. You guys are my only information about what's happening. So I couldn't possibly take you to a place that because I don't know any places.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's just more hidden, but I don't see as much racism down here in this area particularly. Like you go up north, and I found there's a fair number of people who are racist. It's basically, think of it less as like black and white, and think of it as more poor to people who have more money, or at least had more money at one point. So like mine owners and stuff like that. Better housing quality stuff, you know.
Sure, no problem.
So this is the old Budweiser. They used to bottle and manufacture beer.
This? That's awesome.
My house is one of the original houses in the county. My house used to have a set of stairs that was over 100 steps. Where the Budweiser plant thing is where they used to have the freight rail station.
Oh, wow.
And the house that I live in used to have the station master. Him and his family built the whole entire mountainside of all of these houses, and they used to ride the freight trains into the mines in the mornings.
That's wild, man.
This is one of the local springs. This is where a lot of people get their water. This water here is actually cleaner than anything you can get from any of the municipalities in the area.
We good?
I love it.
That's good. But you were saying there's no water. There's water right there.
No, what I'm saying is that, yeah, there's water here. Like, the thing is like people have to come here to pump these, you know? It's good water, it's lovely water. But, you're like, if you gotta haul it, you gotta haul it. There's guys who live way back there.
So life is hard here.
Yeah, it can be. If your water is shut off, my water was shut off for almost 6 months.
I mean, that's something that
I had to come here to get water.
growing up, I never thought about not having access to water.
You know, you can live in the United States and not have access to good water. What's sad about not having access to good water is this. Come across over here, you got this stream, right? Well, you end up having coal dust runoff, and if there's a flood in the area, we got 8 things so that the sewer systems don't overflood into the streets, and instead it floods into here. We don't want to drink that. Well, there's coal, there's sewage, there's toxic waste, whoever the heck else knows what. We have signs going all the way up and down all of our rivers, or do not fish in them. McDowell, like you said, it's the poorest county.
Yeah, it is.
So therefore, we have the least access to getting things done. Some places don't have sewage. You go one county up, their water's as bad as ours.
They don't have sewage?
Their sewage
Go back in
dumps,
the car.
the sewage dumps straight into the river. The nature is great down here, but the nature's also polluted too. Look at the left here.
I see this.
This was my buddy's house. He died.
That's a house?
There was a house there. My friend Dennis lived there, and When he died, his son burned his house down.
Jesus.
Now, my buddy Dennis was a lifelong drug dealer and a lifelong druggie. He had a crack addiction. And 6 months before he died, like everybody 6 months before they died, he got clean. He saw that other people were foolish.
Is this the way I act when I'm high?
And he got clean. He was working for a construction company that was putting in all the new Wendy's. Now, slow up here. This is a mine.
There?
Yeah.
What?
That's a mine?
That's a mine.
So I shouldn't drive up that hill?
No.
That would be awesome if we can go.
No.
I want to.
No, babe.
Wow, you went from being so scared and now being the most adventurous in the car.
I know.
Look at
She's
that.
like, yeah,
Look at that.
let's do crazy crap. This is Caples.
Caples.
Yep.
It looks interesting.
Well, okay, so do you want to hear the story of Caples? This is Caples. Caples, West Virginia. The significance of Caples is that this mountain right here was supposed to be where the freeway was actually going to cut through originally. From what I've been told, people from this area of West Virginia actually came down and built those so they could be used for off-ramps.
Really?
And then they shifted the whole thing. Now it's actually going to go through Hemp Hill, right over Barber Hill.
Wait, so they started building this and then they
Yep,
just
they,
ditched?
like the community, they did it unpaid. And then they just like, well, maybe not, maybe. And so people did all this work for nothing. It's kind of the thing behind West Virginia. You have all these people who want to do who are willing to do the hard work. But when it comes to the government officials down here, they're worse than New York. They're bad, they're horrible. They don't listen to the people and what they want. And I don't
What needs to happen for West Virginia to get back on its feet?
They need to diversify. Everything has been cold down here for so long. And anytime there's anything other than that, anything good, it doesn't happen. I mean, do you know that the plant that was put in Buffalo for Tesla was actually originally proposed for West Virginia? Over 6 different sites.
Wow.
And West Virginia, no, we can't do this, we can't do this. Now, Elon Musk, they actually had press releases that said that they were willing to put in all new plumbing, all new electrical lines, make sure there was clean and safe water. And the people of West Virginia said, no, this is part of our culture and our heritage.
Sure.
They're reluctant for the future. That isn't necessarily the direction of the people. That's the direction of the elected officials.
What do you think needs to happen for West Virginia to get back on its feet?
From the pictures that I saw, it used to be a beautiful town. Since the flood 2001, it flooded everything out, and government and the president just let everything go to waste. Like,
Really? Do you
it's
also
just
think
sad.
the government officials are corrupt?
yeah, they are.
So you
No.
were a comedian?
I know.
Like stand-up comedian?
No, I've never been a stand-up. I've just done horror acting.
Comment below if you think Big Dave should be a comedian. And what should his name be? Caveman Dave? Dude, look at that demolished house right there.
That's like, they haven't touched that or anything. They haven't done anything to it. It's just, the house has been abandoned. So like, you can actually see, like when there's no leaves here, you can actually see the number of houses that used to be here.
A lot of people
Even
in
still.
general have just
But
left
a lot
the
of
state.
people
Yeah.
left.
No jobs.
For this, it was no jobs, but then it was also like, we don't know when our houses are gonna be torn down.
So
But-
do you know anyone from this
Yeah.
town? You do?
Yeah, we'll go see if my buddy's home.
This is so crazy walking through these communities.
This is my newspaper
Oh,
route.
so you're comfortable here.
So I feel comfortable here, so I know this area well.
I like that.
Hey, brother.
How are you? Yeah, that's George.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. All right, Tess.
She knows a lot of people down here. Don't let her
Yeah.
lie to you.
No, I always thought he was homeless.
This guy?
Yeah.
Well, he's not
His
home.
name is Ruben.
How you doing? I'm all right. Wow, this is so cool, going in someone's home. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Can I shake your hand? What's your name? Ruben. Ruben, I'm Drew. Nice to meet you. How long have you been living out here?
30, 40 years.
You like it?
Yeah,
You always been living in this house?
yeah. I got the lights and water cut off.
How do you get water?
I carry it. We got a spring hole about half a mile we can bring it in the jug.
So how do you shower?
In them tubs right there. I wash my clothes and stuff.
Use the candles for light in the nighttime?
No, I used the lights in, you know.
Oh, like a flashlight.
Yeah, You go in there and look.
Can I look?
Yeah.
I really appreciate your generosity.
Mm-hmm. Smoking my stuff right there.
You live alone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you get heat right there.
Uh-huh.
This is your bedroom? Oh, nice. It's comfortable in here.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it goes farther in here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Have you always lived by yourself?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the living. You go look at this.
There's no lights in here. No electricity.
Back there. Go back there.
A lot of DVDs over there.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me your house. It's very kind of you. Yeah. That's interesting. Really nice guy.
And he's loved by everybody. I love him.
What do you like about West Virginia?
I love this boy. That's what my mother raised. And then they fell back down to Alabama.
What do you know about this guy right here?
He say he picked up that stray. I say he better be careful. He better keep that stray.
Yeah.
I'm a beat y'all.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yes, sir.
God bless.
Uh-huh.
So sweet.
Okay, come back again, man.
Yeah, brother. I'll see you.
Okay.
See you later, Ruben.
Okay.
What a nice guy.
Ruben had some issues in his childhood. If you noticed, I don't know if you got to see his hands.
I noticed.
Well, he did some time. From what I've been told, he got into a bar fight and killed someone.
could tell
There
he's-
was a girl who was getting assaulted or something like that.
You could tell
But-
he's been through some shit.
He's been through some shit, and I love him because he's awesome. He's a bro to me.
he's a homie.
But the interesting thing is like trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know, he just goes off in a different direction.
He does.
You know, he's just like,
He was talking about Alabama and
and
his dad,
family.
his
Yeah,
granddaddy,
exactly.
and
So
his
he's
mom. Yeah.
he's on a limited income.
Sure.
He doesn't have a lot of money.
A lot of people are
So
like
for
that,
him,
though.
it's easier and cheaper for him to suffer than it is, you know.
But he has no one to help him, family, friends. That's sad.
No. But
Most people, I would like to think, that are in that condition would have a family or friend or uncle or relative that could at least
Yeah.
help him out or put him in their house or something.
Oh, yes.
he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
That's part of it. He does not want to. That's his mama's home.
The decline of the coal industry is the most obvious contributor to poverty in West Virginia. But after talking to Ruben and seeing inside his home, I realized that geographic isolation plays an important role. Extremely rural living limits access to education, healthcare, and jobs, while a strong cultural attachment to the past can hinder progress and create an uphill battle for West Virginians to break free from poverty.
I'm going
I
up
know
a
this
road
road.
that doesn't look like I should be going up.
No.
Yes.
Holy shit. Talking about getting out there.
Yeah, man. Look,
Jesus.
I told you I would get you places.
Yeah. This is wild. Like, the grass has grown over the sidewalk, so I can't even see where I'm driving.
Well, you know what? Like I said, this is how a lot of people live. This is where they live. Like, people actually live up in areas, and this is their driveway.
Holy shit, man. This is crazy. Look at this abandoned, destructed building. Holy crap. Bro, what? This is crazy.
As we veer back onto the main road, we come across a gas station and I see a guy covered from head to toe in coal. I have to stop and ask him some burning questions.
Where do you work?
Just up the road.
And what's it like in your job? I mean, you're covered in black right now.
I shovel a belt line right now.
Is it tough?
Pretty tough. If it gets a little bit behind, it's kind of tough.
Are you like, how many hours a day are you working?
11 right now.
11.
10, 11.
Are you underground?
Yeah.
It's pitch black where you work. That's got to be tough for your mental health. Like, you're just in dark all day, and then but what time you get out, it gets dark outside. So you don't see daylight much in general.
It don't seem dark to me under there. I mean, the lights that they have out nowadays are pretty bright.
Is it stressful?
I wouldn't say it is. I've been doing it a while though.
Like, the coal mining industry as a whole is like not so big anymore here compared to how it used to be like 50 years ago.
I guess mine's is doing all right now, but compared to back in the day, like if you've ever seen pictures of Welch, like there used to be like vehicles like lining the streets. And if you just look around, like, I mean, a lot of stuff like abandoned and stuff now, like compared
Yeah.
to back in the day, this place I reckon used to be booming.
There was 100,000 people in McDowell County at one point. Now there's like 15.
It's called like Little New York or something like that.
He's from New York. He said they called it Little New York.
Yep, Welch was Little Manhattan.
For real?
Remember where the pictures are, I've seen them hanging, but yeah, like, I mean, it was just vehicles back to back.
So
yeah.
as a person from West Virginia, what's it like growing up here?
I like that I growed up here because, like, this area, like, it's almost kind of like a time capsule in a way, still kind of set back in its days, so to say. People's real loyal around here, like outside people they don't let in as easy. Say you was walking down the road or through somebody's yard or something,
Yeah.
that'd be a little bit different. But you know, just like growing up, that's,
Yeah, we're in a public gas
yeah,
station.
they're friendly, stuff like that. But like, I mean, I'm glad I growed up around here. Taught me a lot of good morals.
What's the most difficult thing about living in West Virginia?
In this particular part, everything's spaced out, so you gotta have a vehicle.
I just want to say I really respect what you do because your job is not easy, man.
I think a lot of it is just work because it is hard work. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of it under there is hard work.
Where are you heading now?
To the house since when I get here.
To the house?
Take a shower?
First thing.
How many hours a week do you work?
See, well, I've been pulling 11s, and then I'm working Saturdays, about half a day on Saturday.
So 11 hours a day and then 6 hours on Saturdays?
Saturdays volunteer work, like when
So you're working like 60 hours a week. What's the like average salary for someone that does what you do? If you don't mind me asking.
I just got back in it, like when I worked in it, I made $30.25 an hour, and I was bringing home like right around $3,000 every 2 weeks. Like right now, I think they're bringing home anywhere like $3,700 to $3,900 every 2 weeks, if not more.
Well, that's like extremely good. I mean, especially for this area, because like jobs are hard to come by.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best paying jobs around here.
It's got to be the best paying job around here, isn't it?
Yeah.
By far.
It has to be.
It has to be. It is.
I mean, it's even by far. Like I moved to Kentucky, and I make more money and work less hours than I did in the factories. Like that plastic factory I left, it was 7 days a week. At the mines, like, you do feel more appreciated. Like, it might be like, you know, considered a dangerous industry or whatever like that, but the companies that I've worked for, they've taken good care of you.
Hey, I like your tattoo, by the way. That's the university, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
You don't know. That might be the university logo, but you don't understand down here. That's the state logo for us.
Everybody I know's got this thing, either got it in jail or got it and went to jail. I got it, and I ended up going to jail like the next day. You could tell I got stuck in the drunk tank and the about got pulled out. See a couple spots?
Yeah.
I didn't have nothing to put on it. Went to, as soon as I got
Wait, you really went to jail?
Yeah.
Why?
I got driving charge.
So right after you got it, you went to jail?
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yep.
You have kids?
Yep, two.
2 kids?
16 and 14.
You have a 16-year-old kid?
I've been with my wife for 19 years.
So you had your first kid when you were like 20?
20, yeah.
I guess that's not that young,
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
I remember when I turned 21, he pissed all over me. My wife was getting ready. I said, well, here, I'll help you, honey. And I got him undressed and I was packing him to the bathroom. He pissed all over me.
What do you guys do to have fun around here aside from sports?
Basketball, I know they do that. A lot of side-by-sides, four-wheelers, dirt bikes.
Here you go.
Like the drugs are real bad around here.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Like, what drugs? Meth, heroin, fentanyl?
Yeah, heroin, meth, fentanyl's real bad around here now. Pills used to be real bad around here.
Is it easy to find drugs?
Yeah, it is anywhere nowadays. Not just West Virginia, it's an epidemic everywhere, man, with the fentanyl.
It's everywhere.
And stuff, and it's killing everybody. Like in the last 2 years.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
I was waiting on the road whenever you went to me a while ago.
I've been clean a little over 60 days.
He lost the friend that he was. He's a stupid person.
I'm glad that you're clean now.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
You recording us?
No, I was recording him.
It was. Oh.
It's okay, I got his permission.
60 days ago.
Can I see this? Oh my god, man. Your arms.
That's how much fentanyl I was smoking. It was coming out my skin like I was smoking so
Holy
much.
crap, man.
I know I've gained 30-some pounds.
So how did you get off of it?
And I'm still in rehab.
You knew that you needed help, so how did you just like one day you're like, I'm done with this?
A couple days. I mean, it wasn't just one day, it's just I got tired of it, man. I got tired of living like that because I've always worked my whole life, and within the last couple of years, lost everything I had, and I got tired of being sick every day. I got tired of chasing. I got tired of not having nothing.
Dude, I'm happy for you, bro.
Like, I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So I wake up, I go do this drug, I'm still sick, but I'm still
do it again, yeah. I'm happy for you I'm glad that you figured it out, dude.
Yeah, so hopefully I can inspire other people, man, because the way I looked, you know what I'm saying? Hey, worked for me, rehab work, that's the best decision I made when I went to that.
Would you say most people around here are on some kind of drugs?
A lot of them.
It's really sad.
It is sad, man, because I've lost a lot of real good friends and a lot of real, like, me being from the addiction side, you know what I'm saying? I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I know what they go through and stuff like that, you know? Because it sucks being hooked on something, you know? And that shit isn't, I mean, it's hard to get off of, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to get off of.
Hey, what do you know about Jolo? We're heading there now.
A gas station and a post office, like, combined.
I could have guessed that.
Check your mail gas up, and they also say you can buy a hooker at the same location.
Oh my God, yo.
We gotta run. Nice meeting you.
Y'all too.
Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, I really appreciate you for sharing, dude. Seriously. You're awesome, and I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up.
You know, the addiction issues are so bad, and it's so interesting. I have a rule at my house. Anyone can stop at my house. Any addict can stop at my house and sit on my stoop. And if they're just trying to recover before they head on home, you know, if I can save them from being arrested, I consider that a plus.
That's really nice of you, man. Seriously.
Because I'm like, yo, the only thing, just don't mess with anything and you're good to go. I've never had any of the drug dealers or druggies steal anything off of my porch, off my stoop area.
Yeah, because you take care of them.
Yeah, I take care of them. They take care of me. They keep an eye out. Hey, someone was messing around your house a couple of weeks ago. Blah blah blah.
You're really you're super kind-hearted, man.
The three of us are getting hungry, so I asked Dave and Tess, where's a good spot to eat?
There's something from the area.
Like corn? What's local food?
Well, I mean, sure, we could do corn. I don't know where do you get corn?
Okay.
And they take me to a place that has 2 words on the sign. Soul food.
Yeah.
And his food is great.
Local food in West Virginia. Oh, hi, how are you?
Hey.
I heard this is the best restaurant in town. Okay.
Yeah, everything in West Virginia is like that. It's mountains. Everything shifts, so therefore everything needs to be shot harder.
What's the best thing on the menu? Or I should say the most popular thing. Ribs brisket. I like brisket.
My personally favorite is the chicken wings.
Yeah, she likes the chicken wings.
We're on the side of the highway in West Virginia. We're at a mom and pop shop called Roscoe's Soul Food.
Roscoe.
And Tess is finally not scared of me anymore. No. Yay. David was never scared of me. Coal truck incoming.
That's a baby one. That's a baby one.
So it's just transporting coal, that's it?
Yeah.
Very simple.
It's probably taking it from one mine location to a place where they gotta load it. A lot of people are happy down here. They are. But, it's an interesting county because everything is a juxtaposition down here. I've met a lot of people when I was doing the newspaper. They say, we don't like the coal mines, but we need a job.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want the coal mines. We don't want this kind of future for our kids. But, I met this gentleman. His father was dying of black lung.
Can you explain what black lung is to people watching this video?
It's like asbestos lung. It's like you get emphysema and you get all the contaminants from the coal processing. I mean, I don't even understand it.
It's a real problem for people that work in coal mines.
Oh, yeah. It sucks to die from. It's a whole huge mess.
It's nothing to do in Welch. That's the reason why I went to school and everything, so I can actually tell people is just because you're in a boring state or county, it's so much to do. Because
where'd you go to school?
August Escoffier School of Culinary Arts.
How you doing?
Hey.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm still in school.
Oh, you didn't actually go to Texas. You were just doing it online.
Online.
Got it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But I want to set an example for people saying it's nothing to do. It's a whole lot to do. You can do what I'm doing. Go to school. You can go play sports. You can do anything with your life if you choose to do it. I'm a prime example.
Because you brought it up earlier, can I ask you questions about racism? Do you know the demographic of white versus black here? Do you know?
No, I don't entirely, but I will give you this hint of information.
Sure, please.
This side of the county is far more African American. Anything on 52, this portion is far more African American. Anything past Roderfield, it starts to get a lot more white.
Have you experienced racism growing up?
No, not really.
Coal truck. Coal truck, big one.
Big one.
Big coal truck.
Now we're in West Virginia.
Now you're in West Virginia.
That was the moment I needed to fully feel. So, that's good that you didn't feel racism growing up.
Yeah. Like I said, I was born and raised in Welch. I haven't been nowhere but Welch.
Have you traveled around West Virginia? You like it?
Great state. It's an interesting state. They have a lot of interesting people, interesting roads, weird little areas, pit stop places.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Holy crap, maybe. Wow, this looks really good.
That look good.
Wow. Pretty good.
Coal truck!
Coal truck! Another one coming. Dude, it's crazy. During this lunch, we've seen about 10 to 12 coal trucks. It's so industrial here, which is crazy because there's not many people living here. There's not life, but there's industry. How did you workshop that?
I'm IT, man. I gotta figure stuff out.
One glass was broken and you're like, I just gotta throw another one on.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to do it. I gotta figure out a way. It's just like, if I don't have glasses, like I'm blind. I'm legally blind without them.
How'd you guys meet? Here, I want to hear from you first.
On the bus?
On the bus.
On the bus.
On the bus.
So, who talked first?
Her.
Oh, you made the first move?
She totally made the first move.
I did not.
She totally made the first move. Coal truck.
Okay, I want to hear the rest of the story.
I'm coming back from doing something uptown. I don't remember. We're sort of talking, you know, like I'm not really talking, and she starts wanting to mess with my hair. And she starts playing and braiding with my hair. No, I don't let most people touch my hair.
That's a great story.
She just kept playing.
That's not allowed.
Honestly, I came to West Virginia to meet the people and learn the culture, but this love story that I'm witnessing is the best part so far. Belly's full, we're ready to keep moving on our journey to Jolo. What?
To Jolo?
Yeah.
Whoa! Hey!
I'm so happy that Tess has agreed to join us after initially being worried about how she would be treated.
I didn't date, honestly. I didn't date for 15 years. My last ex, my Beyonce, destroyed my life. She basically rotted my head out. And then I just came to a decision one day, and I said, I'm gonna stop looking. You know, if it's gonna come, it's gonna come. And on top of that, I am not gonna lessen my standards for anyone. And you know what? She met every single one of my criteria.
Aww. Did he meet your criteria? Mm-hmm. That's so cute.
Yes.
But you weren't looking, it just happened.
No, it just happened.
It just happened.
Most of us only have AT&T down here or AT&T service carrier because that's the only one that really works down here.
Yeah, my T-Mobile has been really spotty.
Yeah, then you're probably running off like a Verizon tower or something like that.
That's crazy that in America in 2024, there's still like a lot of people that can't get phone signal. I mean, that's crazy.
When I first moved down here, I had to go on top of my roof of my house in order to make a phone call with my Verizon service. Okay, think about this. It's hard to get clothes down here. It's hard to get anything like you go to Walmart, you go to a Kmart, so on and so forth.
Order on Amazon.
Yeah, but you know what? Amazon.
Some people don't have laptops or phones or anything.
Yeah. And wait, supposedly Walmart's supposed to deliver up into certain areas of McDowell County. They don't.
So how do people get?
They have to go up the road either in vehicles or with other people.
And not everybody has cars, right?
Exactly. So they either have to catch the bus or they have to ride with other people in order to either get to the bus or get to the store.
And on the bus is you can bring so much on the bus.
Think about West Virginia. It's in the middle of nowhere and it's in the middle of everywhere all at the same time. You can be in any major city in basically 9 hours. New York City, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Columbus.
Probably Chicago
Detroit. Too. Chicago is like 12. That makes sense for why a lot of serial killers have come down here. But it also helped cement this area and the Rust Belt as what they were, because you had so much coal coming out of these mountains. And think about the Rust Belt cities. Think about the cities that had steel mills. All those Rust Belt cities are because of West Virginia.
Dave, I've noticed a lot of Confederate flags on the houses. I just saw one. What's it? I mean, I know we're in the South, but what's going on with that?
We are called the Free State of McDowell. We are the part of West Virginia that did not agree to join the Union. This area is technically part of the Confederacy.
But people still feel strongly about that.
Some people do. Some people do, and people talk about it.
Is that tying with racism?
I don't know. It's kind of hard. People who say Free State of McDowell are not necessarily people who are flying the Confederate flags.
Gotcha.
Generally, it's merely a interesting point of fun history for those people. But I'm sure there are some down here who believe we're part of the Confederacy and that we never...
For sure. And this is like all Trump land, basically.
The support for Trump down here, it's pretty high, but it's also in a weird way, in some extent it doesn't exist either, because it's more about the coal. It's more about the religious thing. If you can satisfy coal and religion down here, you're voted for.
Welcome to Jolo.
Hello, Melissa.
How are you?
Hello. See, these are the kinds of places that I find interesting.
Why?
Because it's a different store.
You want some coffee?
Sure. Dorito.
Guys, I'm being dead serious. You're so kind to help me with what I'm doing. Buy whatever you want. Go ahead. Just grab whatever you like. This supermarket is super interesting and really local. I'm crashing. I'm crashing.
Here too. I've never gotten to be in here before.
Great. Buy more shit. Yes, cool. You know what? Because you're from Buffalo, you're getting these too.
Okay, cool. These are some of the best chips that you can get in the country. These are Uncle Ray's.
Okay, my question is, where are they getting all this stuff from? Like,
it's always my question. It's like, you have all this weird...
They're like niche
stuff.
products. Like, are trucks delivering it? How the are the trucks getting on these roads?
Yes. See, watch. That's
Oh, that's
square.
cool. I've never seen that anywhere in the world, how you just kind of opens up
Yo.
and goes straight down. Did you guys all live here?
Unfortunately. It's just a crappy place to live.
What's better in West Virginia? Or
Nowhere. Not in West Virginia. You want to know what saying of what people call McDowell County, West Virginia?
yeah,
They call it Help in West Virginia.
the help
Because
it?
we're in the lower part of West Virginia.
Lower part, like income-wise or what?
Yeah, we're the poorest county.
In the United States?
In the United States.
We were.
About 30% of our community are dope-heads, druggies. More than 30%.
Probably about 100.
Probably. Thank you. I live here.
I do too, but
She lives here.
I
She
used-
ain't. 65%.
I used to be a dope.
So do you hate it here? Or is it kind of
Not that we
manageable?
hate it, it's just that.
There ain't really nothing here.
I live in West.
Yeah, there's nothing around here.
They like it here.
Work tire shop one.
Or he likes it here.
I mean, people come here all the time. What can we do to help the community? I'm like, hey, everybody's build their own. And they put them in the Welch or Richland, Grundy, up on the
Not here.
mountains. They don't really try anything around here.
Every time I've moved away, I've ended up around
It's like the black
Yeah.
hole. It sucks you back. A lot of people are moving out. Teachers, they need teachers bad.
Yeah,
Really
We
bad.
got, they ain't
I guess
got
there's
time.
nothing
Most
to
of the teachers are substitutes.
for younger people. There's nothing for them here.
Nothing.
Not for them to stay.
No entertainment, no jobs.
No, they
That's the reason half our younger people go
They
to the
go off.
military.
They go off to college or military. They're out of here.
If a lot of people don't have money, but they're doing drugs, it doesn't make sense because drugs cost money.
They're stealing a lot
But
of
they steal it.
They're stealing. People steal? Have you been stolen from?
but only out of my cars.
I forgot if I locked my car. Now you're making me worried.
Look,
Dude,
this is
these bugs, they're on my neck. I'm
What
telling
are
you,
they?
that's the bug that keeps biting me.
that
What
is
it?
a tick.
Oh God.
Yeah, you kind of. That's
Joy
the
was
thing. It's teeth does to you.
Yeah, how do you get rid of them? Right, they're all over
Burn
me.
it.
Are they like poisonous?
I mean, if you don't want Lyme disease or something.
Yeah.
You can get tick fever.
Yeah.
Actually.
So they bite you and they go in your skin?
Yeah.
The head of them, yeah.
Yeah, the head of them. Yeah.
You guys are great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Finally there,
If
brother.
you want to hear more stories, you can talk about it. Let me tell you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How you doing? Drew.
Come on over it.
How you
You're
doing?
from Welch?
yeah.
She said you're the most interesting guy here. What makes you interesting?
Because you might not come back here.
He's a jack of all trades.
See, that's a proud woman. She wears my name on her shirt. That's my wife. I'm 50 years old and she's 30.
Are you born and raised here?
Yeah.
What was different about the 80s and now here in Jolo?
I'm telling you what, the best years of my life was the 90s. 'Cause I got more than a little bit. You asked. You asked.
I want to know the truth.
You asked.
Wasn't no drugs back in the 80s
No.
like they are now.
I know.
You
Fentanyl
smoke
killing
pot.
everybody.
That little thing you got right there.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to point that at people.
I know,
No, listen to them.
yeah.
And if one of your dopeheads sees you with it, they probably ain't seen one, so they're gonna take it away from you, see if they can sell it and make money. Yeah, a lot of them's OD.
People are just, they're just
My
dying?
ex-wife, married to her for 21 years. I've got a 13-year-old baby. She got on dope before my baby was born.
Wow.
I didn't know she was pregnant.
You work in the coal mines?
Nope, I work in a junkyard.
Your hands are all black, so I figured.
That's grease. I've run it for 26 years.
Wow.
Anytime you want to get rid of that ride, bring it to me.
That's a rental car. I ain't get rid of it.
Why wouldn't it?
I'll be charged a lot of money if I
They'll get paid for it because it's got insurance on it.
I guess.
Somebody stole it from you.
So, oh yeah, I have a question. What's the best and worst part about living here in Jolo?
Well, the best is my wife. The worst part, there's no money to be made here no more. You got these stupid idiots that gets people like me in trouble.
I've worked in a mine over 20 years. When I first started working in the mines in the 70s, top wages was $38 a day.
10-hour days?
8.
That's $3 an hour or something?
Yeah, we got
My
30
ex-boss-
minutes dinner.
My ex-boss, his daddy, started when he was 12 years old in the mine. He made $12 a day. What your age was what you made a day.
So-
He worked 71 years in the mines, and he had his eye put out like 10 years before they made him retire.
All these towns are here because of the coal industry, right?
Yep.
Is it safe here generally?
Yeah.
As long as you're not looking.
Yeah, because 99.
Everyone knows each other.
Yeah, more of
Y'all
them.
go good together.
They balance each other really well.
No
Personality.
offense. I mean, don't get mad either. I'd take her home with me.
Oh, that's a
My
compliment.
wife's sitting right
Hey,
there.
No, he won't
You
take
don't want
offense.
somebody nobody don't
I
want to
won't, I
look
won't take you. I won't take offense, but
at it. You can't ever. You can't ever get
for your
Hey.
scrap yard.
Hey, throw it on the back of the truck. Look in the back of my truck.
Oh yeah, I know.
You want to see scrap?
Everyone I've met in West Virginia, except for you guys, have complained about the government. You guys are the first people to not complain about it. You know
They don't bother me.
So-
I don't bother them. If you want somebody
You
to
don't get
bother
rid of
you,
that idiot Biden.
it's the damn laws around here, and the
yeah.
judges suck.
Today's election day, so
Yeah, I know,
it's an
but-
important day.
Yeah.
today.
But so you just said as long as they don't bother you, you don't care, or you do care.
Oh, I do care.
Yeah, I will.
So Trump's gonna win for sure.
I hope. If he don't, we're screwed. I mean, Biden is don't know what day of the week.
7
it is.
o'clock.
I keep
How long
up with
y'all been
that.
together?
On Fox
3
News.
months.
How many times you shot at him?
Twice.
What did you say?
I'm serious.
No, she ain't shot at me once.
No, I'm serious. Turn around and ask that woman how many times she shot at me.
I need to move. I need to
Only
move.
bad problem is she can't hit bros out of the ball.
Poor shot.
Have you ever been shot?
Yeah.
By who?
Her?
My girlfriend's husband.
Actually,
It actually burns
Until it hurts.
until the adrenaline goes away.
it
Burns. I had a pit, ripped every bit of that out.
Oh shit.
I went to the hospital, had all that glued back together, sewed up, everything. And I told him I was trying to catch a wild dog. Because I didn't want my dog
No,
going
no,
to
no,
the
no, no.
bed.
You gotta
and they cut
the
their...
health department in on you.
Yeah.
Do you do you have function in your hand?
Oh, yeah. Around here, you got a lot of incest bull crap.
I was gonna ask you about incest. Is it true?
Yeah.
Do you know people?
My daddy molested my sister. I'm going to court on him here this month because he can't whoop me no more.
So it's common to hear about incest around here.
Yeah. It's my whole damn family except me.
Having sex with brother, sister, dad, mom is not normal.
Yes, it is. It's more normal than you think.
Well, it's not normal.
It's more common than you think.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
laying
just
up
don't know about
upside,
it.
it's more
Yeah.
common than
You
you
don't
think.
You just don't know about it.
Yeah, you just don't know. Well,
Yeah.
like, I had a very good friend. He was screwing his half sister. And I was like, what?
When you have incest like that, it messes up the genetics of the kids.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
It can. It can.
It can.
Yeah. What'd you guys think about that experience?
That was
That was
entertaining.
awesome.
Super entertaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she even got over her fear of strangers.
Look at that.
Aww.
As we're driving home, Tess calls her grandmother to share what she and Dave got up to today.
Miss Ray, would you believe it? We had a YouTuber chaperoning us around the county on a date. Yeah! We're gonna have a date in 2 months on YouTube, and people are gonna get to watch this date.
Oh.
Pretty
Don't say I don't want it.
Oh, you're hearing it now, babe.
I enjoyed my day.
Did you get out of your shell?
Yes, I'm glad that I did get kidnapped.
Yeah. I only had to tie her up once.
Thank you for getting me out of my shell.
Aww. Guys, I had an absolute blast. All right, bro. Thank you so much for everything. You're the man.
No problem, dude.
I'll see you again soon. We'll keep in
Yes,
touch.
absolutely.
Pouring rain. Woo! What an ending.
You made my day. Probably my mom.
I came to America's poorest county not knowing what kind of people I would meet. But this small corner of West Virginia is more than its abandoned coal mines and silent streets. It's a place with warm smiles, unique culture, and stunning nature. While more efforts are needed to fight poverty in this region, the people I've met are fiercely independent and profoundly human. Next, I'll be traveling across the globe to the Philippines to witness a completely different level of struggle. 40% of Manila's 23 million residents live in slums, where makeshift homes line the crowded streets and where necessities like clean water and electricity are luxuries. In Tondo, the largest slum, more than 200 families live under this busy freeway on this polluted bay, where even the slightest rain causes devastating floods. It's a life where health risks are serious and opportunities for a brighter future are scarce. I'm heading deep into Tondo to visit these families with my wife Deanna, so we can learn about their struggles and humanize their stories. By shining a light on these vulnerable people, I want to inspire change and bring hope to those who need it most. We just arrived on the outskirts of Tondo. It's crazy to be back here after a few years. We're trying to hop on a jeepney right now to head deeper into Tondo and find the family living under the bridge. You know, when we first met a long time ago, we rode the GP together.
Yeah, it's fun.
I heard that the Filipino government is going to outlaw them. How do you feel about that?
It's sad because number one, it's the icon of the Philippines.
Yeah, this is the identity.
I know that they want to progress to a much more environmental friendly jeepneys.
They do cause a lot of pollution. You can see the exhaust pipes.
Yeah.
We actually don't know exactly where to find the bridge, so we found a local guy here named Rory.
Hi everyone!
There's a lot of little nooks and crannies and turns and hidden streets here, so it's very hard to navigate, even on Google Maps. Hey, how old are you?
14.
14?
Whoa!
It is super hot and slimy and sticky. We're in July right now, and it is one of the hottest months here in Manila. What bridge is this?
This is Balut. Most likely they have families here living.
Whoa!
You can smell the water from down below. It's just covered in trash. Manila's crazy on so many levels. There's 23 million people here. 41% of them live in slums. But the rich areas of Manila are super rich. You feel like you're in Beverly Hills. It's wild. Tondo is a district of vibrant contrasts. Alongside the busy markets and sizzling street food, over 850,000 people live in cramped homes with limited access to basic living necessities. Yet, Tondo's true spirit shines through its people, warm, friendly, and resilient. They navigate chaotic traffic and poor sanitation with unwavering faith and rich Filipino culture. Despite the challenges, Tondo's streets are filled with laughter, music, and smiles on every corner. But there's something different about these families living under the bridge, and I'm on a mission to find out what it is.
Hello po! Hello po!
Sarap! We're gonna try some street food here from a lady. Siomai. I love seeing all the women here just making street food on the side. We bought all the siomai, this whole plate for about $6 US.
You have to dip it in a soy sauce, Drew.
That's really good. The Chinese brought this to the Philippines. It's amazing. We found a guy named Mamao who's a tricycle driver, and he's going to be taking us now because we can't find her. Thank you, bye-bye. We got Ronald, the camera guy, who's hanging off the edge here, and the driver just, look, he's sitting on the edge of the pole to drive.
You know Mamao is Ghost.
His name is Ghost. The thing I love about the Philippines is everyone's really friendly. Like when you say hi to them, they smile at you and say hi back. In other countries in the world, you do not get that as much as the Philippines.
Hello.
Hello. Thankfully, we found this driver because otherwise we don't know where we're going here. These streets are so visual. Everywhere you look, there's shops, there's restaurants, there's kids playing in the streets.
That's a smoky mountain.
Oh.
Meaning the landfill. So now the government has actually made progress.
Kuya,
Yes,
bakit handcuffs dito?
Police, may police.
The owner of this tricycle
Police.
is a police officer. He's renting
Yung
it.
kanina.
Renting it from him to make money.
Wow. Now we are rolling up to the bridge and it looks way more visual than the last one. Holy smokes. I can't breathe in here. I don't know what's going on. Everyone's talking. We're trying to find this family, but I'm just standing here under the bridge. It's hard to know where to go when the slums are so crowded and the floodwaters are starting to rise. But we haven't lost hope yet on finding the bridge community.
So whenever the water rises and then they have to leave, they go here.
The final destination is near, but in order to get there, we have to cross over the busiest freeway in Manila without a crosswalk. Wait, how are we crossing here? We're in the middle of the street.
There's a ladder.
We're like in the middle of the freeway right now and these cars are going fast. Yeah, it's super dangerous. Like, look at this little ladder. She's laughing. Oh my God. It's so dangerous. Please stay on the wall, Okay. Oh my God, this is so dangerous. Holy crap. We're literally stuck on the median right now on a busy freeway.
Ang gaganda!
We've literally been standing here for like 6 minutes and we can't cross the road. There's too many cars. Should we just go?
The truck!
After this car. Go! Go! Woo, that was hard. Okay, my God, we did it. All right, sometimes it's good to be vulnerable in these situations. So we were planning to meet a lady who was gonna show us around her community here, but she doesn't wanna be on camera. So we're gonna try to find someone else down here that is willing to show us. This guy digging for trash here. Woo! Manila is really a tale of two cities where wealth and poverty exist side by side. On one hand, there are upscale districts like Makati and BGC, known for their skyscrapers, high-end restaurants, and vibrant nightlife. But just a short walk away, you'll find impoverished slums where people struggle to find their next meal. This juxtaposition highlights the significant economic disparity within the city, and that's why I'm determined to amplify their stories from under the bridge. All right, and down we go. The first thing I see is water with trash right there. Look at that. The smell is unbearable. We sent Deanna's sister and friend to the shop, and we got a bunch of rice, and we're gonna distribute it to every family here in this community under the bridge. So as soon as the rice arrives, everyone has come down here to take their share. You can see the whole wire situation here is interesting. For me, the most mind-blowing thing is that there's literally cars 5 feet above us. Like literally, you can see them passing by. And right below is this whole community that no one knows about. Crazy.
So we're giving out rice, 6 sacks of rice. So every family would get 2 kilos of rice. I'm not sure how many pounds is that. This strip, the whole strip, like 100 families.
And they're all here.
They have a list.
Is this everybody's name here?
Family.
Oh, wow. Oh, we're making sure everybody gets the same amount of rice. Tell me about the community here.
Actually, we only live here in a simple life.
Do people work here?
Oh, yes.
What kind of jobs?
Construction. In a mall, like that.
And what do you think about the community?
So many problems. This is my financial. This is my work. There's no pay.
Yeah. What is your job?
I'm security guard.
Security guard?
Yeah.
How many pesos do you make in 1 month?
1,000 plus.
1 day?
And now it's no work.
1,000 pesos in 1 day? Oh, thank you for sharing. All right, we are now getting real narrow here, babe. Oh my God.
Hi, birdies.
So the climate totally just changed. The moment we kind of got in here, it got really quiet, really narrow. And the trash is everywhere. I mean, we're just walking on it right now. Look at that. All right, we're going in. Oh, it's dark in here. We're walking on marshy waters here. It's literally all wet.
Filipino, very hospitable, my friend.
Yes, I know. Like you. Walking on the water.
Sorry for our place.
No problem, man.
But
I see. Thank you, bro. Wow. Oh, you're dyeing your hair.
Oh, I thought it was a egg mask, but it's actually a dye color.
How many years have you been living down here?
10 years na po. 19 years.
19 years to be.
What is it like to live down here?
Okay naman po, it frequently gets high tide in here or flood. Whenever it's typhoon season, it goes up to here, or sometimes this is all washed out.
So what happens when the water goes high? What do you do with your
They go to the port, I already asked. They go to the basket, evacuate. So and then they're gonna makeshift the house again. Ayon. Ilan po kayo ditong nakatira? Dito? Dito po. This whole strip, it's 200 families. There's a lot of kids.
Do you know all the families that live here?
Magkakilala na po ba talaga kay lahat?
Yeah, they know.
They know each other.
Would you say it's safe down here?
So they know that it's dangerous, but they don't have any choice, and they don't have any money to go to a housing facility. So they're very resilient. So they just have to do it over and over again.
What would you say is the best and worst thing about living down here?
The best thing about here is that they are with each other. The worst thing about it is when disasters came, they just receiving those rations. She had 7 kids.
She has 7 kids, so she's really funny. She's just being funny about 7 kids.
Ay, fake news yan.
Fake news yan? Lola ka na?
That's her eldest
son.
And
Hello,
Hello po. It's Pogi.
So she's 19. That's panganay to, the eldest.
Is that her baby?
Yeah.
It's crazy how many people are living in these narrow alleyways. And it's not just one family, it's hundreds of them. Making our way through murky waters, Deanna and I keep searching for fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters to talk to. This is shaping up to be an emotional portrait of life in the slums of Tondo. Wow! Okay, here we go, we're crossing. It's like a balance beam. Crazy, crazy. Reminded me of going to Tawi Tawi. That was crazy crossing that. Wow. Hello. Taking a bath? Over the water is right there.
One of your subscribers.
Oh, thank
Wow. Hello po.
you, sir. Yeah.
Ay!
You okay?
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
Rosie Bombales.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
So how long have you lived down here?
9 years.
9 years. Where are you originally from?
From Bicol.
Ay, taga Bicol ako, te! Ay! Saan ka sa Bicol?
Albay po.
Albay! Albay din ako saan?
Sa Cagraray Island.
Cagraray Island. Pulangi.
Pulangi.
Pulangi po, oh.
Magayon po.
Ay!
Do you live here with your family?
Yeah. This.
She's your daughter? How many kids do you have?
2.
2. And what is it like to live in here?
Parang wala lang sa ibang matirahan.
Because they don't have anywhere to go.
No choice.
No choice.
Yeah.
So this is your business. So you sleep here and then you work here.
Yeah.
In the rainy season, how high does the water come here?
Yeah, dito.
Right there?
Dito.
So you cannot stand here?
No.
So how can people come to your shop if the water is here?
Sa loob lang talaga.
Oh, they just wait for it to come down.
Like anybody can come here and just build their house? Or how does it work like that?
Nangungupahan ako dito.
They're just renting.
She's renting it. From kanino?
They do pay rent.
Yeah, they do pay rent.
600 pesos per
month.
So like $10
$11 per month.
Does the landlord own all of these?
Parang yung kung sino lang yung mga nauna dito.
So someone who built the house, those are the people that are renting it from them.
You have electricity here, I see.
Yeah.
So you can charge your phone and everything? And what about for taking a shower?
Dito. Nag-iigib po kami sa labasan.
Remember, there where the kids are taking shower, that's where they get the water and then they put it.
Got it. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Can I come up here?
Sige po.
Should I take off my shoes or no?
Okay lang po.
Okay.
Kahit ka po. Ay, Cho
Is this your dog?
Apo, yeah.
He's sleeping. What's his name?
Si Chuchu.
Chuchu. Hi, Chuchu.
Chuchu.
How are you?
Andugo.
Oh, so your bed is up there.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, there's a baby dog in here. Oh, look, he's a baby. Hello. Wow. They have like a whole nice little area for pictures here. I think the dog pooped in the house here. So in the back here is the bathroom, and it's basically just a hole which goes down into the water, the same water that they bathe in. Wow. What is this? You know, in America we have these, they're called pogs. Roblox. Coming down.
Careful.
So I'm at the edge of the bridge here, and I mean, if you drop your phone or your wallet, it's in this water. And there's literally dogs everywhere. Like here, there's dogs here. It's just like crazy to think that in this same city, like a half a mile from here, there's high rises and fancy banks and nice bars, and here there's the opposite. Oh. As I keep exploring deeper into the community, I run into one man named Rudy, who's lived here for over 50 years. He tells me what it's like to witness the slums getting bigger over time. What are some of the challenges of living here?
How he can get
Food.
for food.
Do you work? Did you work before?
Trabaho sa una sa barko.
In harbor.
Harbor. What makes you happy?
Ay,
But you look happy, you're smiling.
He's always like
smiling.
that.
If you could have one thing in the world, what would you have?
pagkain lang yung aking gustong bagay.
Tough living conditions. This is literally the bottom of the street. Oh, I just got something in my eye. Thank you, sir. After chatting with Rudy, his neighbor invites me inside his residence, and it's clear that the people of Tondo want the world to see them. It's nice to meet you. This the street?
Yes, it's
the street.
The bridge. Bridge. This arrow.
The bridge is the roof. You hear the cars every day.
Yes.
You can feel the vibration.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put your hand up here, you can feel the vibration of the cars coming.
Sun is
oh, okay.
I feel heat.
You feel heat?
Yeah.
This is the kitchen?
Yeah, kitchen and room. Two.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Room and kitchen.
We are now in the kitchen area in the back, and you can actually see through here is the bridge. Yeah, I mean that's like the water down there. They have an electric fan. Is your kids?
Yes. So and
She's shy.
sister and my sister wife.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Crazy, man. So crazy to walk through here. You have to bend down fully just to walk through. You can't even stand up all the way straight. It's like 3 feet tall. We head back to ground level where our tricycle driver, Mamau, is still waiting for us. I find out that he used to live under the bridge himself until he saved up enough money as a driver to start a new life on the surface. He even sent all of his kids through college with those earnings. Oh yeah, how many years are you tricycle driver?
1996.
Oh, so 28 years. Long time. How much money can you make driving a tricycle?
In 1996, he earns 250 per day. Per day. Now, ngayon, 1,516 to 2,000.
That's like $30, $40 a day.
Per boundary mo?
It's really loud right here. We're like driving.
Magkano boundary mo dito?
If somebody's never heard of this place, how would you explain it to them?
So, for you to survive in Tondo, you only have to be either one is to be like a mafia, or number two is what he is now is a very great person that is gonna be well respected. So he's very well respected in the community. They actually call him boss.
Because he works hard.
Because he works hard and he sets a very good example that he has a lot of sideline. He paints, he do carpentry and stuff. So he's
a hard worker.
Yeah.
I have to ask you, like, is there a lot of mafia here?
Oh, where we were, there's a lot of guns there.
Right
Here, no.
Are there a lot of people here taking drugs?
No, there, where we were.
Did you know that most Filipinos are really scared of Tondo and they think it's very dangerous?
It's because of the drugs and also people who are not from here. They make war like to other they're starting the riot.
Right. So we are now going to his house down under the street.
Hello po. He said he was very scared that we are actually it's getting dark. And I made a joke that, oh, if we were there until like 7 p.m., are you gonna leave us? And he said, no, I'll fight for you. Hi, Kagawad. Hello po.
Hello po.
Hello, guys. Here.
Oh, that's sir. Yeah, bingo.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's his house.
You have a second level here.
Ano na to, ma'am? Sira na, ma'am.
Oh, it's not being used. It's dilapidated, so he lives here.
He's showing me his birds.
Kalapate.
Oh wow, many birds. He has a pigeon collection of a lot of pigeons.
Pigeon.
Dami. Kumain.
Yeah.
Pigeon.
No, yeah. Pwede.
So he's saying that he has a cage of pigeons here that he eats. Masarap?
Sarap. Adobo.
Adobo. Pigeon adobo. So directly from his house, you can just walk up here and stand right here, and you're on the bank of the river again. But he doesn't live under the bridge. This is a big upgrade. This is a different community here. Who sleeps here in this room?
So his son and him, plus yung baby. Okay. So his son and him.
This is an upgrade from living under the bridge.
1998.
1998, they migrated here.
Where's your kids now?
Nasa basketball na siya.
So the son, who wants to be a police officer, is outside like playing basketball, and then the daughter, she actually is married now. So she's with a husband. But this is the Red Dragons. Ama pala yan, no? Because his son is a very good basketball player, so they would hire him in the very small league.
Where did you get that drive to make a life for yourself?
May sila maipag-aral kahit mahirap na ginagawa ko.
So his drive is his kids. So he said that his ultimate dream is for them to be able to finish college and to have a better life.
That's really special that you paid for your kids' school through tricycle driving.
Masarap talagang nakakatuwa rin po, ma'am, na naidaos ko sila sa ganitong hirap.
As long as they eat every day, that's his happiness. He's very happy with that.
Kuya, this is for you.
So,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Of course, salamat. This is for you.
This is true?
Yeah, it's for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for, aww.
It's a big help for my family.
Of course, you're welcome. Thank you. As the sun sets over Manila, the stories from under the bridge in Tondo reveal more than just poverty and struggle. They demonstrate resilience, hope, and a uniquely Filipino spirit. Walking through the flooded, narrow tunnels and meeting the families, I've witnessed their fierce will to survive. Next up, I'm heading to a coastal town in the United Kingdom that is facing its own economical challenges. Welcome to Jaywick, England's poorest town. I want to meet the people who stay despite floods, drugs, and the town's tough reputation. And I've set myself one mission: to track down 12 of the most fascinating locals in Jaywick, no matter how long it takes. The road trip begins now. Here we go. I'm about 2 hours away to Angie's Breakfast and Burger Shack. That is our destination in Jaywick. Are you from here? Do you know where Angie's Breakfast and Burger Shack is?
Right, and that's where the shops are starting.
Thank you so much. So far, I'm getting the sense that a lot of elderly folks live out here. It's also super windy and freezing cold, so I'm having second guesses about visiting in winter. When I arrive at the food truck, I'm surprised it's even open. After some friendly banter with the owner, I explain that I'm here to interview interesting locals. And that's when her American husband overhears and says there's a guy in town that I must meet.
Danny, this is Rock with the burger van and all that. I'm sending the guy to you. He's from the States. He wants to get, to know Jaywick. So obviously, I'm sending him to Mr. Jaywick.
Yeah, come to me about 1 o'clock or something, and
Okay.
thank you, Rock, and nice to meet your friend.
Suddenly, I have a mission: to meet the town's local legend, Danny, who said he's up to meet me in a few hours.
You take care, guys, and shine on.
In the meantime, I'm happy hanging out here while I eat this delicious breakfast. Egg, sausage, bacon, barbecue sauce. It was incredible. After just a few minutes, some neighbors walk by, and I'm eager to ask them what it's like to live in the UK's most neglected town. I've been to a lot worse holes than this.
The only thing that really makes it a hole, let's be honest, is
the people.
Can I ask I live with him, unfortunately.
Cup of tea.
You're so sweet. Like, you offer everyone a cup of tea when they roll up. That's amazing.
These lovelies have been with us since we first opened. They were one of our first customers.
Jaywick gets a bad rep, but the community is one of the best you'll ever see in this world. I myself am transgender. In Jaywick, we cherish the uniqueness of each individual person. Like, let it thrive.
That's fantastic.
Sam, mate, you doing all right, love?
Oh, I'm fine. I didn't get the job, sadly.
Don't worry.
A lot of people said that.
I'm sorry. I can tell that you're a little down. What was the job?
Bartending job at Tom Pepper's.
What's Tom Pepper's?
A pub, a nightclub.
And they just told you, sorry?
They said the position has been fulfilled.
That's a nice way of saying go home.
Literally, it's like, sake. We only live like 2 doors down, and our house is completely made out of asbestos.
That's not okay.
This is fully made of asbestos.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy shit. We've had a lot of mold. That's asbestos for you, mate.
I'm already starting to get a better feel for Jaywick. Clearly, you never know who you're going to meet around here, and it's not as quiet as I first thought. Life is good?
Yeah, because it can be, my mate. You make your life what it is, don't you?
But something about this place sets it apart from other towns in the UK, and I want to find out what it is. I'm on my way to meet the local legend, Danny, who probably has the answers. Hello.
Hello.
You must be Danny.
Yeah, hello. What's your name?
Drew.
My baby's just getting changed.
Oh, I love your dog.
Oh, if you had him, you wouldn't love him.
I have a little pug in my house.
He's a French bulldog.
Yeah. This is cool, bro. Wow.
So, what was nice to meet you, Drew?
Yeah, Drew.
I am Jaywick. I've lived here since 1986. They say Jaywick's very deprived, but I think it's very good because the houses are cheap. I mean, there's people in London paying £500,000 for a house. In Jaywick, we pay 50,000. Way cheaper. And you don't need a mortgage all your life. You don't need to pay the bank. So Jaywick, to me, is happier.
Have you lived in this exact house since the 80s?
I've lived in this house since 1995. The Jaywick was like a holiday resort. But when they shut Butlins, all of the infrastructure that was holiday, like the dance halls, the go-kart track, the boating lake, all of the souvenir shops, they all closed.
Man, the room that I grew up in, I had posters like everywhere in my room. It reminds me of being home.
Do you know what? There's not a lot happening in Jaywick unless you make it happen yourself. So I basically make my house happy. All my good memories when I go places to see Arthur Brown, the Titanic, Blondie, she's American, she's great. And the Ghostbusters, we've got some hot women, and we've got everything. Al Capone, we've got things that people draw for me, Danny Sloggett, and I write poetry. These are very important days. And I do this to get away from the reality. The reality is not so great here. This is in Israel when I worked in Jerusalem.
Oh, you did?
And this is the museum I run. In Jerusalem, That's very Planet of the Apes, isn't it? Love that. My mum died when I was 14. She was 35, and my sister died with a hole in her heart before I was born. My mum never got over it. So I grew up without a mum in Jaywick. I basically worked with the BBC at 16. They followed me leaving school for a year.
Really?
Doing my GCSEs. 10 million people watched it.
You know, big, rich, everyone, a movie star, I'd like to be that. I'd love that.
They offered me jobs on EastEnders, Grange Hill.
Wait, they told your story, the BBC?
They told my story, yeah. They followed me and 3 other people for 1 year. But I was still offered some big jobs. But because my mum died, I was insecure. So basically, I took to crime because there was nothing else to do in Jaywick. Handling stolen goods, driving while disqualified. I didn't have a licence, but I kept driving. I went to prison 4 times for that. And handling stolen goods, there's a lot of caravans around here. And my friends used to nick some televisions and videos from the caravans.
Wow.
And I used to drive them around.
You went to prison 4 times?
I went to prison 8 times. And when I got to 21, my dad come to visit me and said, Danny, you are wasting your life. Come and work for me. My dad was a bricklayer, and we built this house ourselves, and I basically turned my life around. And when I got into my 30s, I thought I saw a lot of people that reminded me of me when I was younger. So I wanted to be like my dad was for me. I wanted to be like that for them.
Yeah.
So I basically started helping Jaywick, started telling people they can improve their life, they can get a job, they can do this, and if you work hard, you can get good things. And I'm not on benefits, but I benefit Jaywick. So we need to just be more compassionate. We need to love each other. We need to shine on. I say shine on because my mum died when I was 14, but she painted Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, on the wall. So a couple of years ago, I did it on my wall. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
This is what my mum did as a kid. She painted the wall Dark Side of the Moon.
This is so cool, man.
And people want these all around the world. You have one.
There it is.
You know, I want other people to make life whatever they want. Make babies, make pictures, make music, make life whatever you want. If I can do this in Jaywick, what can they do?
In a strange way, Jaywick reminds me of Slab City, that community of artists and outcasts that I went to in the California desert. Everyone I've met so far is interesting and eccentric, especially Danny, and something tells me it's only going to get quirkier from here as we explore the town together.
Good morning, how are you? Love your haircut, and shine on.
All right.
There we go, brother.
So you know every single person here?
Well, every original person, yeah. There's a lot of new people that have come in that I don't know, but they know me. And if they don't, nice to meet you. When my dad first moved to Jaywick in 1986, he brought, see these houses, they're really small?
Yeah.
My dad brought 3 of them and knocked them all down, and he built that big house there.
Oh, really?
That's my bedroom, see up there?
Oh, yeah, I see it, yeah.
And that was my and when I was naughty, I used to jump out that window onto that house.
That's where you grew up, right there?
That's where I grew up from 11. It was my first Jaywick house. Victor, how are you, brother? Tony, how are you? Tony, my friend from Arizona, Drew, have you got a message for him?
Yankees great. I've got a Yankee truck and I've got a Yankee motorbike.
Have you got a message to the whole world?
Oh well, shine on. Come to Jaywick, Danny.
Love you, Tony.
Hey.
I'm Tony Scrap.
We love you, Tony Scrap. He's a Jaywick legend.
All right,
He's another one over here, Victor.
I couldn't understand a word that guy said, but he was friendly.
He's a lovely man. This is Victor. You want to meet Victor? Hey. Victor, meet Drew.
Victor, how's it going?
Hello, Drew.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hello, yes, the message for the world. Smile every day, because it don't cost anything to smile.
Well said.
Be happy.
And why do we love Jaywick? Because it's beautiful, isn't it?
Because we are community.
Thank you, Vic.
We are real.
So, for years, they've been accused of not investing in Jaywick. But now they seem to be putting their hands in their pocket.
Yeah, there's a washroom right there.
Yeah, we've got a washroom, toilets, clothes. We have a little market in there.
Yeah, it's just walking distance from your house.
Exactly, I can get here in 1 minute. And it's all lovely, isn't it?
It is. I've seen a lot of elderly people, but...
Mainly elderly, yeah. Jaywick was built for holiday homes. But because a lot of the houses in London got bombed during the war, they had to basically come to their holiday home. It's Dave the Rave! Dave the Rave! I've got a message for you. Dave the Rave is an absolute legend. I met this guy in the 1980s. When I went to prison for being young and no opportunities, Dave was the only person that wrote to me. He sent me magazines, you know, special ones.
Whoa.
1990.
Special ones.
He wrote to me, he sent me money, he sent me magazines.
Hey.
If you got one friend like Dave the Rave, he would beat 10,000 friends on social media. Just one Dave the Rave.
Dave, where's the rave?
We was all trying to get out as kids. It's a party where we took about 20 to 50 people.
Wow.
I took my decks, I took a generator, And we all went party from Friday, Saturday to Sunday, raving, you know, drum and bass. Pink Floyd we used to start it with, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, and Dave used to come, and we just tried to make things better, don't we, Dave?
Where are you going now, Dave the Rave?
I just went down a laundry, but it's closed. See?
He helps people. Dave the Rave, he's the legend.
That's really nice of you to help people. Jesus Christ, that guy's going fast.
Karma, isn't it?
So what's the best and the worst thing about living in Jaywick?
The best thing is that I live here. The
I'm
worst
an
thing
idiot.
is that he lives here.
See, basically, Dave the Rave is just a true friend. He comes to my happy club, he supports us. Whenever I have problems in the community, Dave is there. So if anyone thinks they're Dave the Rave, you are not. This is Dave the Rave, the #1 original.
Dave the Rave, pleasure to meet you. All the best.
Pleasure's mine.
Can you make a little video on these potholes so I can show you about it?
Yeah, show me the potholes.
So basically, Drew, what we're trying to do is get these potholes fixed. The bus service has stopped because of them.
Oh, Jesus. So the buses can't
Look how
go.
deep that is.
Yeah.
And here as well, look at the size of this.
That's a freaking pothole.
That is a pothole, isn't it?
That's a huge pothole.
In 2016, Donald Trump used Jaywick, an old picture of one of our roads.
Really?
He used it as a campaign to say, do you want America to become like this?
Wow.
I did an interview on the Guardian newspaper saying, come to Jaywick, Donald, the roads are not like that anymore. And we've had the roads fixed since then. So if you see this video, Donald Trump, please come to Jaywick and see that the roads have been fixed, apart from this one. But look, all the roads.
That's a good one.
See that? They've all been fixed.
Yeah.
How glorious is that beach?
It's amazing. It's one of the only sanded beaches in the whole country.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
Let me make a little video.
Yeah, sure.
I'm Danny Sloggett Vision. So my job in life is to show the great positivity of Jaywick. And even though there's lots of jealous people that will say the opposite, all I want is the world to know that Jaywick is a very nice place to live, beautiful community, and it's not as bad as what people say.
Yep.
So shine on, Drew, and shine on you. Mwah. With pleasure.
I love Danny's passion for Jaywick and his motto with the famous 2 words.
Shine on.
For the most depressed town in England, it's interesting to see how this place has changed over the decades. What started as a holiday resort for Londoners is now a struggling community with crumbling homes. I haven't seen any flooding myself, but since Jaywick sits on a salt marsh, I've heard it's a huge problem. I've also read that drug addiction runs rampant here, which is why I'm interested to check out the caravan park.
You know what, when I first moved to Jaywick when I was 11, I used to come down here during the summer holidays. So this is a big part of Jaywick. We need to utilise it, work together, and show the world that Jaywick has all of this. People come to Jaywick for holidays, so how can it be deprived?
Right.
And some of the best memories people have had have been in Jaywick. So we're in grasslands now. This is very unique, very different to anywhere else.
But these houses don't look occupied. They're like boarded up.
Some of them are, the odd one, but not many. It's only because they're doing repairs or something.
How do other cities in the UK, what do they think about Jaywick?
They just see statistically that we're deprived, but I don't think that we are. So whoever says this doesn't come to Jaywick for themselves. So this is grasslands now, this is Brooklands.
Now we're approaching the most notorious section of town. There have been rumors for years that it will eventually be demolished, but so far, the proud residents of Jaywick have held their ground.
This was the old Jaywick Museum. I used to play in this, but people just dump their rubbish in it now.
What is going on?
Someone's brought all of this and they're going to build flats here.
That's nice.
But people see it as it is and think that's how it is.
Right.
But it ain't like that, yeah? Things are getting sorted.
What is the key to happiness in life?
The key to happiness in life is to love yourself, love other people, and to never look down on someone unless you're helping them up. There's John. John!
Hey, John.
Johnny, I want an interview.
How you doing?
This is Drew from America.
What's up?
Can you meet us up here and have a chat with us?
How's
Right, yes, right, what over there?
Yeah, over here. John is a man that I used to play poker with for over 20 years.
Poker?
He's got children, he loves Jaywick, and he would tell you the same as me, that Jaywick is wonderful, that's why we live here.
Yeah.
You know, everybody talks shit about Jaywick. I came here to try to see what it's really like, and I'm finding amazing community.
Yeah, well, if you look deeper, then you would think that you'll be wrong. You know, if you, yeah, a lot more layers than what people think.
People that talk bad about Jaywick don't actually come to Jaywick or live here.
Yeah.
They should actually come and find out for themselves. Me and John wouldn't live here with our family if it was bad. Look at the beach.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's pretty nice beach.
We have everything here. Do you know what? Let me tell you a little something else that not many people know. When we have problems in Jaywick and we have to go off grid, it's people like John, people like me.
Look after you.
We don't phone the police. We phone each other. And things are taken care of.
Kept it house, isn't it? Yeah.
And
Love you
every other
guys.
big city in this country, they don't even give you the time of day.
Yeah.
But here, everyone stops, talks to
it's
you,
always
like wants to hang out with you.
Yeah. Come to Jaywick, you're missing out.
Love you, John.
Take care. I'm excited to check out the beach. Even in the off season, there's something raw and real about an empty shoreline. Seeing it like this gives me a different perspective on Jaywick, one that's eerie but also kind of special.
So this is the beach hut that I own. And as you can see, I gave it to the Jaywick Art Trial to paint all pictures on it.
Wow, I gotta be honest, this beach is incredible. Wow, it's fantastic. Brown sand, the water looks like glass.
Maybe we should write a message in the sand for everyone.
Yeah, you wanna write Shine On?
Damn bloody right.
I knew it. Epic.
Shine on, it don't cost anything.
I'm gonna start saying that, Shine On.
You should. If they say, where'd you get it from, say Danny, because he shines his mum on, and I shine you on, and we shine each other on. There's people that shine off.
Yeah.
Do you know there's certain people that will never shine on? Tell them how to do it, you show them how to do it, they still criticise people, they still hurt people. So these people will always shine off. If you want to shine on, love each other. If you want to shine off, go on social media and say things. Ricky, we love you. Meet Bruce.
How you doing?
Joe.
Nice to meet you.
You from the States?
Pleasure.
From Ireland?
Pleasure. No, I'm from the US.
That's great, man.
You like it here?
Yeah, man, I love it.
Ricky, how great is Jaywick?
Jaywick is superb.
What do you like about it?
The people in Jaywick are down to earth. They're down to earth when they live together.
He's a man from Jamaica and he loves Jaywick.
Where in Jamaica are you from?
Not really Jamaica, but Barbados, really.
You're from Barbados?
Yeah.
How did you end up in Jaywick from Barbados?
My wife is here. I got a wife of over 23, 24 years. I got some clothes here. I'm going to go and get washing.
Ricky, love you, man.
All of these random interactions in Jaywick have made me realize how friendly this place really is. But one thing I've noticed is that housing is an issue here, but that hasn't stopped people from creating some truly unique homes. We're on our way to meet a special grandpa with a massive collection of gnomes.
Tell them more about you.
Hi, I'm from Arizona in the US. I travel around the world and I like to tell stories about...
You've left that to come here in this cold weather? Come in and have a look at my collections in here.
Wow. This is one of the coolest houses I've ever seen. It's the whole living room, the pictures, so freaking cool. The kitchen here, computer, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is the bedroom.
He's got his wife on his pillow, look.
Oh.
She tragically passed 2019. Every day she's with Del. What is your wife's name?
Carol.
Love you, Carol. Shine on. Look at all these pictures.
All my grandchildren. Been very busy.
Del Boy is one of the true people of Jaywick. He does justice for Jaywick. He knows how great it is.
First of all, your house is beautiful. There's a lot of decorations, a lot of pictures.
I don't get to see the children as I should do, but I love the seaside. And they like it. So I thought, right, I'll buy this place and stay down here. They can come and stay down here.
So it's all family pictures, everything.
Yes.
So tell me about your family. How many kids do you have?
Oh, I got 6 children, and there's 5 girls and 1 boy. Grandchildren,
how many?
I give up counting. Must be 40 odd.
Do you know all their names?
Most of them.
What are your hobbies? How do you spend your days here?
Take people's dogs for a walk, do their garden, just keep myself happy. Nothing better to do half the time, so instead of sitting like that.
What is the key to like a long, happy, healthy life?
Kids. If I have a down day, I come out here and have a quick look all round.
Very well said.
Yeah.
Kids, family, innit?
Oh yeah, it is.
And the decorations outside, the gnomes.
Gnomes. I started off with 3.
Can we look at them?
Yeah, and people have donated. Every morning I used to wake up with a black bag full of gnomes here. 360 gnomes being donated. As you can see, I've got them everywhere. It's this time of the year I start taking some of them in and repainting them.
You repaint them one by one?
Yeah, can't get the kids down here all the time, so I'm sitting down right down the back. I'll show you that in a minute. This is lovely and fresh out here.
This is your man cave.
Yeah, this is where I do all my painting.
We've got some special
creative people.
Shine on. Do you want to tell Drew why they call you Del Boy?
Yeah, why do you call it Del Boy?
Because I'm an odd job man. You know, they come knocking on my door, can I help them this way, you know, do their garden, pathway. Yeah, I don't mind. If I've got nothing better to do, then keep me mind active.
Have you heard of the programme called Only Fools and Horses?
No.
There's Del Boy and Rodney in it, and Del Boy is like a wheeler dealer, and this is what Del Boy is. But he does it for the people, for his family. He doesn't do it for any other agenda.
Can I ask your age? I'm just curious because
83.
It's very
Wow,
very
83.
inspiring, amazing.
And I'm still going.
You don't look 83.
Yeah.
It's because you've got hobbies and interests.
Yeah, this is it. I've just lost 2 brothers, all because they've virtually give up, whereas I make sure I'm doing something.
Del, you are a truly lovely human being.
Thank you.
all right.
If you could say any message to people in the world, what would you tell them?
Love each other and leave the world to get on, and don't worry about sorting it out. You can sort your own problems out.
Jaywick has a rough reputation, but after spending time here, I see there's more to the story. The people are proud, even in tough conditions, and they're not going anywhere. From the poorest street in the UK, we're heading back to America to see the extreme isolation and struggles of eastern Kentucky. But I have to be careful that I don't end up down the wrong road. We're gonna keep moving before I get shot at. I have no plan, no script, and no idea who or what is waiting around each bend.
Your best bet is to carry a pistol with you.
My mission is to meet people living off the grid, hear their stories.
I've had over 100 surgeries.
And show a side of rural America most of us will never see. I'm entering a place called the Whitley City, which is apparently the biggest town in the county, and there's like nothing here. This is the only stoplight. I don't know if people are gonna want to talk to me or not, or if they're gonna be like, what the hell are you doing here? McCreary County is consistently ranked among the poorest in the country in terms of median income. It is said that the poverty rate is over 40% out here, which is pretty stark. This county doesn't have a hospital. It doesn't even have a local newspaper. But there's a ton of mom and pop stores. It's a lot more nerve-wracking to do this than it looks because people are very standoffish. I have a Texas license plate in this rental car, and when you roll up with any license plate that doesn't say Kentucky, people kind of look at you like, what are you doing here? You're kind of guilty until proven innocent. Not everybody is open and friendly, but the people that are incredible. And it's what makes America a great country. All right, here we go. Leaving the town, into the countryside. Kentucky's story goes way back. First settled on Cherokee land, then built on coal, bourbon, bluegrass music, and of course, fried chicken.
It's the only way that you're going to get chicken that is finger-licking good.
But these days, the coal mines are closing, jobs are disappearing, and entire communities are struggling to get by. This part of the country was one of the richest, had the highest paying jobs, a lot of people living here, a lot of activity, and now it's just literally a ghost town. So far, I'm striking out on things to do and people to meet. But there's one thing Kentucky's famous for all over the world. The birthplace of KFC. This is where Colonel Sanders first started cooking his world-famous chicken, all the way back in the 1930s, about 100 years ago. But his chicken became so good that travelers would literally detour all the way out here in the middle of nowhere just to taste it. At one point, Colonel was selling gas on the side of the road, which looked and felt just like this. This was Colonel Sanders' actual house. You see him here in the window. That is so freaking cool. I have a theory that nobody has seen more of the world than Colonel Sanders. There are like 30 or 40,000 KFC chains around the world, and his face is everywhere. We'll go ahead inside and check it out. But first, there's a dude playing a flute, which I'm gonna go say hi. I don't know what's going on with him. How you doing? My name's Drew, nice to meet you. Drew? Yeah, your music is great. Thank you. Are you just playing for fun, or?
Well, I'm trying to make a few tips. The old SSI checked it, make it till the first.
I'll give you a little tip. I've traveled all over the world, like many countries, and I see KFC everywhere. Yep. More than McDonald's.
This is where it all started. Now, he was an interesting fella. He actually shot a guy. He was a cantankerous. If you talk to some of the locals here, that some of their family worked for him, he was a pistol.
He shot a guy?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to learn about the life here, that's it. Like, what, is it happy, is it sad?
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people here that have tons of money and have a big happy life or whatever, and there's people here that don't have hardly anything. I'm just average, I'm just trying to get by.
After meeting my first friendly local, I'm ready to try the original KFC. The chicken is crispy, juicy, and way better than any fast food I've ever tasted. It tastes so much better here. Right, Colonel? Welcome. Now that I'm well fed, I drive around trying to talk to people, but not everyone reciprocates. Are you from around here?
Yeah.
It's a nice place?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. Have a good day. Thank you. I'm just driving around to try to meet some people and see what's going on.
Well,
best restaurant around here, they got like right down here. Yes, Dairy Queen Ingles. They got like cherry cokes, kind of old fashioned.
Are the people around here nice?
Ah.
Now that I've seen how difficult it is to make friends here, I'm even more nervous to drive around these back roads alone. But just as I'm starting to lose hope, I spot some hitchhikers on the side of the road. How you doing? What's going on?
We're just walking to the house.
Okay, cool. Are you guys from here?
Yeah.
I just came here to try to meet some interesting people, but there's not a lot going on out here.
Oh, if you go on down, there's a McDonald's on your right, and then you go on up, and on your left, there's a Arby's and a, that's about it, Pizza Hut.
So McDonald's, Arby's, and Pizza Hut.
That is it. Welcome to Pineville.
Hey, can you give us a ride about a half a mile? Maybe a mile, give or take.
Sure. What's your name? I'm Drew. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Are people like very standoffish? Like if you don't know them, they're not trying to make new friends?
Well, let me tell you, they're kind of like they bring a gun in your face.
Yeah, and well, you're giving me a ride.
They won't.
People do not give a ride to, man.
I was told not to do what I just did, but you guys did seem pretty harmless. So.
Well, I appreciate that. There's a lot of people that like to say what they want to say, but we are really good-hearted people.
We're right up there on the right.
Is this considered a holler?
Yeah, this is a holler.
You from the city.
I was told if you roll into a holler and people don't know you, they might take out a shotgun.
Anytime you come down in here, man, your best bet is to carry a pistol with you.
Do you mind if I see your house?
No, come on, man.
Just for like 10 minutes. Oh shit. My name's Drew. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? No, I'm from Arizona, but my car says Texas. How are you?
Good.
How you doing? Nice to meet you, Pee Wee. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Nice to meet you. Oh,
I got my hand full of nasty.
No problem.
Take care.
We live countrified.
This is cool, man.
This is the woman of my life. He just gave us a ride home.
How you doing?
He's from Arizona.
Oh, you don't have to stand up. You don't have to stand up. Nice to meet you.
You too.
That woman gets around better than me and her or you.
I believe that. So did you grow up in this house?
No, I didn't grow up in this
Okay.
house. I grew up on down the road.
So you know all these houses, like they family?
No, not all these people ain't. This is us as family.
Yeah, Mama
California or
owns
something.
from the black top, all that
And
grass,
she owns this up
all the
here.
way up.
Are they friendly, these people?
Yeah, except them idiots up there in the trailer.
They're just
Troublemaking God.
Really?
just rude people. That
That's not good.
just, just mean, like rude.
So what's the life like here? Is it enjoyable?
Yes.
It is if you like being in the mountains and stuff. If you don't have a job or anything, it's a lot of people.
But I think the unemployment rate's like 40%.
It is, yeah. Well, I tell you, that's why a lot of people get hooked on drugs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is the worst state for, I think, what did it say? Like the methamphetamine, everybody
That's
around
the
here.
most top-rated.
Really?
It's took everybody I know. I mean, I used
Really?
to, actually, I'm a recovery addict. I used to be on drugs. I was locked up for 3 years, and I've been out a year now.
You were locked up for drugs?
Yeah, for possession of drugs, yeah.
It's good that you're sober and better.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find out. It's nowhere else, no jobs around here, hardly,
How'd you guys meet?
He just pulled up here with one of his buddies.
You just rolled up like I did?
Yeah, in an yeah.
You're sitting there in the driveway. I pulled
And,
up and I said, these are my exact words. Damn, you're pretty.
So you know the rumor of Kentucky is like incest.
Yes,
Is it true?
That's very true. More in Harlan. For real, where a lot of my family's from. I won't lie, but I'm not like that. Where I used to live in Irvine, I don't know if you ever heard of this. It's they called Blue People. There's a girl I used to go to high school with. She dated a guy that knew one of these guys. Said he'd act normal and everything. He was just blue as he could be, like Smurf blue.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, and I was like, and I've seen him for myself, and he don't talk to women. He just talk to guys.
You think if I went, he would talk to me?
Would you go up by yourself for real?
I would go with someone that knows them. I wouldn't
Yeah,
like.
I don't know him personally.
Oh,
I would pull up.
I don't know him, but I'd ride up there with you.
You go with me?
Yeah.
Because you're like
I'm crazy.
You're a local.
I would go too.
No, I'm just
No,
crazy.
Ain't
nobody
he's
wants
got me in
to
situations.
mess with me. I promise you that.
It seems to be pretty safe here, though. Even if people have guns, like they're not. People just mind their own business, right? For the most part, until they don't.
Yeah, I told her. I said, "Yep, here we go."
When I pulled up?
Yep, I was just tightening my fist.
Oh, really?
Ready.
What did you think could have happened?
I was gonna have to friggin' beat somebody half to death.
I went scared a bit. I couldn't wait to see what was up.
So people don't do that around here.
No.
Really?
No, not especially for somebody that was around here.
Let me
I
ask
knew.
you something.
Sure.
You don't do drugs.
No.
Do you just give anybody a ride?
No, I try to judge people if I can feel that they're friendly and kind-hearted, and I felt that with you, which is why I gave you a ride. If I felt like tension, I would just driven
That's
away.
why I got in. Now, I won't just get in no car with
Yeah.
either, so that's what I'm saying. But I can tell he was,
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Thank you for letting me come in your house. All right, you guys be well.
Thank you.
Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for letting me in your house. All right, see ya. Whew. That was a little scary to pick him up. Like when I was driving with them, I was like, shit, dude, if this guy pulls out a gun, I am screwed. But he didn't, and he was cool. First, I will go to Harlan to check it out, the old coal mining town, and then we'll continue the journey northbound. Bro, these little haulers are crazy. Yeah, we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna keep moving before I get shot at. The guy was not kidding. Like, people here will shoot at you if they don't know you. I'm now entering Harlan, which is the heart of the coal mining industry from the past. And you can even see it with the brick buildings. You can see the railroad tracks cutting through town. This place reminds me exactly of Bluefield, West Virginia, which is not that far away from here. And look at this building right here. It looks like it hasn't been used in like 80 years. Howdy. Can I ask you guys some questions? Yeah. What's happening over here? Like, I've never been here before. Is there something I should see?
You got a four-wheel drive?
I think it's a rental car. I think it's a four-wheel drive.
Yeah. I ain't nothing out here.
Really?
It messed up.
Really?
Coal mine shut down. All shut down.
Really? You have cool eyes, man.
Yeah.
You must have get that your whole life, your eyes.
Every woman want me.
What are you guys doing? Just hanging out?
Yeah, that's all we do.
Do you guys mind? I'll give you guys $20 each if you just want to take me around for like 30 minutes.
I go.
Come in. What's your name?
Boy.
Drew.
Boy.
Drew.
Oh, Drew?
So this was all coal mine. Like all these buildings were using for coal industry, like the brick buildings.
Yeah. All this was a booming town. We had everything here.
But now there's nothing.
No.
So are people depressed? Are they happy?
No way.
They're not happy. So why don't you leave? Why don't you go somewhere else?
I ain't got that much money on SSI.
How old are you?
I'll be 63 in this month.
What did you do for work before?
I done discussion work, car work. I done everything.
Everything? You you can fix anything?
No, I can't see no more. I can't get my hands in.
So I hear that drugs is a big problem around here.
Oh God, yeah. We had over across the highway. You walk across the railroad tracks. Homeless people say over there do dope and everything.
There's a stereotype about Kentucky, and the stereotype is that everyone has sex with their like family members, like incest. Is it true?
Yeah.
So it's normal that like a brother and a sister would have a baby?
No, cousin and
cousin.
Cousin. Back in the 30s, cousin.
Yeah. That's interesting. Where's the center of town? It's up here.
Right here, you're almost in town.
It's a small town?
Yeah.
And what makes you happy in life?
Drinking.
That's it? Only drinking makes you happy?
Yep.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Family?
Well, my family down there, but I don't see them much no more.
What about friends? Do your friends make you happy?
Sometimes.
Are your neighbors friendly? Why is there a police car in your house?
That ain't police car.
Whose car is that? That's a police car.
It's a fire chief. My fire chief live over there. My house went down, I went over there.
I literally can't understand a word this guy says. Wait, so there's a police car there too? You're surrounded by police?
No, that's fire chief.
So do you know all your neighbors here?
Yeah.
Are they friendly?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think people in Appalachia are really kind. They're really friendly people, for the most part, right?
Yep.
Wait, this is your street?
Yeah, right here.
Can I see inside your house for 2 minutes?
Yeah. Big Joey, mess up.
You're a very kind gentleman.
I don't see what.
Wait, is your dog friendly?
Yeah.
It's a little dog.
You get. Come on.
Whoa.
I ain't got a lot. Yeah, I hate taking baths. I can't get my knees moving.
Nice house.
He was. What? Well, I got a kitchen. I got food everywhere.
No, that's all right.
I got food everywhere.
Pretty nice. Let's go walk around. So, what are the biggest problems in society here, aside from drugs?
Jobs.
Nobody can find jobs?
You have work at McDonald's, or some had that way.
Do you think most people are just barely scraping by?
Yeah.
What's the average, like, monthly income here?
Well, monthly is $900 and some dollars for SSI and Social Security and retirement checks is about $1,000 some dollars. Can't live on that.
How much is your house worth?
Well, I paid $300. And my landlord is so nice, he told me it was $400.
You pay $400 a month for the house.
Yep.
That's a pretty good price.
Not weird.
You think it's expensive?
Yeah. You're on the SSI, you can't afford it.
That's true, that's true. Show me where you hang out. You up here by the wall, what else?
That it.
That's it, really?
Right there, all right. You park in here and then walk.
All right, Roy and I are taking on the streets of Harlan. I feel like you know everyone here. You know everyone?
No, you have way because he think you suck up.
Do you think this is like a great place to live?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you don't see nobody out hardly, and you sit down and eat out and everything you want to.
You wave at everyone?
Yeah. Here old buildings right here. We had a hotel and everything.
You can feel that it was once really popular here.
Yeah.
It's built for a lot of people. All these buildings are empty.
Except this one, he closed. Yeah, it's been too.
Sorry, closed. What do you think about cities like Los Angeles and New York?
Shit.
What do you think about those places?
Shit, damn, keep it. I ain't going down there.
Why not?
I ain't gonna get mugged and killed.
What if I told you that they're pretty safe?
Shit. No, I ain't.
You wouldn't go?
Nope.
How are you? Trying to pick up some ladies?
Really?
Yeah, you are, Roy. A lot of Civil War history here. And World War. This says, in honor of the Harlan country coal miners who sacrificed their lives while supporting a family and nation. If you could have anything in the world that you don't have, what do you want to have?
A ball.
A boy?
A ball.
A ball or a boy?
Nothing. What are you doing in there?
How you guys doing? Is this the only bar in town?
Nope, got that one too.
Oh, he told.
Yeah, the brewery right here, and you got the portal.
Okay.
Sign up there on the
cool.
corner. Then you're gonna have the Mexican restaurant. Restaurant-wise, that's gonna be about the only three, and then you got a couple liquor stores.
Not a whole lot going on out here.
No, well, it's all Southeast Kentucky. You know, coal businesses kind of went down. So
100 years ago, this place was packed with people, right?
Yeah. No, what you got? You got a YouTube channel?
No, yeah, I'm just documenting. I travel around the country, and I just like to meet in. I'm from Arizona.
Now, some people, man, they look at Harlan, Southeast Kentucky, dumb, hillbilly, redneck, whatever, right? Educated and that. In my opinion, what I'd like to see, like the federal government or something do, I would like for them to come in and build an army base or some type of factories, or give our area such tax breaks that a big factory and stuff like that could come in with it, right? And now we have jobs in the area, and everybody, you know,
because there's no jobs for them.
There's like no jobs here. McDonald's, I mean, that's like, those are not really
biggest. So I would say your two biggest employers in the county of Harlan is going to be Walmart and the hospital.
Walmart?
Yeah. Or the school
really?
system.
Well, I lived here my entire life.
Really?
And I was in a house fire today, make 6 years ago. They had to take the train section of the school, let it swell outside the school for like 11 days.
It made it look better, I swear, buddy. He used to be ugly.
Holy shit, man.
I lost my little boy and girl getting ready to turn 4 year olds, set of twins.
You lost them.
And my wife, she went back in the house after I came out the second time, and she was 90% burnt. My son, he had to let her go 2 days later, so.
You're the only one that survived?
I was the only one that survived.
It was a house fire.
Yeah, it was a house fire due to a propane heater. It was the morning after Easter, April 22nd, 2019. It's just like a regular morning, and my little boy, he came to the bedroom door after we'd had our shower and everything. He came to the bedroom door and screamed, "Dad, Dad." He didn't get the last D out. So I opened the door, and it was already smoking, and I said, "Lord, I said, what do I do?" She said, "Go, Chad, go, Chad, go." So I just went through, filling the fire and the smoke. I ran out of air. I finally found the door, and they said, the neighbors witness said, as I came out the first time, that I was already burnt naked. My head was on fire. I got me 3 gulps of air. I went back in and I closed the door. And
that's the last time you saw your family?
It was the last time I saw my family.
Wow.
That time, I laid down in the dining room, and next thing I know, I was on the first step, on the front steps coming out the porch.
Did you have like a surgery or a procedure done? Or you?
I've had over 100 surgeries.
And your skin?
Vertebrae is showing that's burnt all the way to the bones. They did mini skin grafts. First
you know what?
Used to.
You look great for having 100 surgeries. You're doing good, man.
Oh, I know.
You're hanging in there, like you're
a miracle.
I wouldn't have even know. Like if I just passed by, I wouldn't even know.
And they expected me to stay in the hospital for 2.5 years, and I walked out of the hospital 5 days, less than 3 months, doing the floss dance like the nurses did.
How has it changed you as a person?
You can let things that come at you in life either mold you to be good, or you can let them mold you to be bad. And for a long time, I was bitter toward God, like, wow, would you let such me live and not them? I wish my wife could have experienced just half the man that I am now.
Aww.
And I find enjoyment out of trying to uplift people and encourage people who's lost hope, and it seemed to not find a way. I try to help them.
How many kids did you have?
I had Alex and Olivia, and then my oldest son, Ozzy. He was at school at the time. It was a Monday morning after Easter, and thank God he was there. But he hadn't turned 17 yet, and he had to let Mama go 2 days later, and it mentally affected him.
Listening to this man talk about losing his family in the house fire is devastating, and I really admire his resilience. It makes me realize that everyone out here is struggling in their own ways, and the poverty and isolation makes things even tougher. I want to hear more about his story, so we all head to the nearest bar. Cheers, bro. Cheers. You grew up here.
Grew up here.
What was it like here in your childhood?
Growing up was better than my kid growing up here. There's nothing for the children to do now.
That's why the kids leave.
Right.
Or they're on drugs.
Right.
That's sad.
They can always find some holler and somebody's doing drugs in if they go seeking it.
Do you think in the future there will be better days for Harlan County, or do you think all the good days are gone?
The good days are gone unless the young generation steps up and they take it into their own hands.
We had more to do in Harlan. Half the kids my age wouldn't be on dope the way they are.
Right.
Everyone's on drugs here. Not everyone, sorry.
I mean, I'm 23 and I've had 6 of my friends overdose. I don't know, I look at it differently because my dad overdosed and passed away. August will make 5 years.
Is it tempting that it's here, or do you just try to turn a blind eye to it? It's everywhere.
It is, but I stay away from it.
Good. Nice meeting you. Well, that was an interesting experience. It's cool just to hang out in these bars and just get a taste of local life. I mean, these guys just hang out. They're friendly, they care about family, relationships, and it's very much of a people-to-people culture, which is dying in this world. Everyone's on social media all day, they're on their phone. Here, people just hang out and talk, shoot the shit in real life. This is a pretty cool place, and I can imagine how if you're from here, it really feels like home, and it just pulls you back to stay here. I mean, home is wherever your family is. I'm driving on Highway 421, deeper into Eastern Kentucky. I actually had a flight out of Lexington, Kentucky tonight, but I just canceled it and moved it to tomorrow because I want to enjoy the journey and see what else I can find up here. As the locals told me in Harlan, this road is very narrow and windy, and it goes all the way up into the hollers. And that's exactly where we're heading. I really hope I don't get a flat tire because there's no phone signal, so I'll have to just rely on kindness of locals if that does happen. We are twisting and turning through Eastern Kentucky right now, and it is a blast. I'm rolling up to a place off the side of the road that looks interesting. How you doing? What's going on? My GPS isn't working. Is Lexington this way?
Yeah.
I just keep going up the road.
There, got to get into Haddon.
Yeah.
Go through one red light, turn right. When you go across the hill, turn right. It'll take you into London.
Okay, thank you. You take care, right?
Yeah, you do that.
All the best.
Just 421, you hit the
I will do that. Take care. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that guy speak, but I could not understand a word he said. Friendly guy though. I've literally seen these Dollar General stores everywhere. I've never been in one, so I'm gonna go check out what a grocery store looks like, middle of nowhere, Kentucky. It's like a grocery store and supermarket and Walgreens, but really cheap. It's really dark and depressing in here, to be honest. But I guess if you live around here, this is the place where you shop. Nothing very exciting, so we're continuing on the journey. I'm running out of time before we need to be in Lexington, and I know there's more to experience here, but I just don't know where to look. In a parking lot, I flag down a guy in his 20s and ask him about the nearby hollers. He agrees to give me a tour in his red pickup truck, and I feel both nervous and excited about where this ride might take me.
Let me go put my wheel on my truck, and we'll go drive around.
What's up? It's a big boy truck. All right, bro. Give me the tour for a half hour. All right, what's your name?
My name is Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones.
Yeah.
My name is Drew, and everybody thinks I'm Andrew, but it's actually just Drew.
Well, that's what everybody calls me, is Drew.
Really?
Yeah.
And does it bother you?
No, not a bit. You've not really got a whole lot this way, but I will take you and go show you a holler.
If you just stay on the main freeways, you don't really get the culture here. They want privacy, you know?
That's the thing about this county. Everybody loves everybody. Nobody really bothers anybody. Everybody just kind of sticks to themselves for the most part.
And everyone has a gun on them, right?
For the most part, yeah. Like in high school, really the only thing we done was party.
Like house parties?
Not anymore. No, not house parties, field parties. Drive out into a field, get a big bonfire going and get fucked up. That's the gist of it.
How do you stay busy? I guess you work, but like,
work.
That's the answer, work. Yeah.
Work.
Because if you didn't work, you would just fall into the drug trap of everybody else.
Not necessarily. My parents, they were really strung out my whole life.
And you didn't fall into that circle?
No, I've been around it my whole life. Like the second day home from the hospital, I was with my grandparents.
Oh, okay. So your grandparents raised you?
Pretty much, yeah. For the most part, they've raised me. And when I was like 4, my parents got arrested.
Oh shit! For what?
Drugs, trafficking, and producing.
What kind of drugs?
Meth, mostly. Over here was my grandma's sister's house before they moved to Indiana. And up there was, I believe, her aunt and uncle.
You got some generational history here.
That is the house my grandmother grew up in.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about, like, LA?
I would like to go once, just to see what it's like.
Is there crime around here? Like, breaking into houses, like...
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot?
And it's mostly the crackheads that do it. A lot of them, though, they're still as nice as they would come. I know several crackheads that they would give you the shirt off their back. They just went down the wrong path.
Is it fentanyl?
It's mostly meth around here, methamphetamine.
Fentanyl kills you.
It does.
You're dead if you try that stuff. Like
now, fentanyl is starting to get incorporated in the drugs around here. That is, he's a local around here.
Go.
He is crazy. He's a trip, dude.
I'm Drew.
What, Drew?
How you doing?
I do good.
He said he quit working.
Oh.
Down there.
I hunt that other guy but Danny get him $10. $100 a day.
Danny was giving him $100 a day and he only paying him $10 a day.
Thanks for translating.
You're welcome.
Do you like it here?
Uh-huh.
Is it fun?
That fun.
Okay. Have you ever traveled around America? Do you want to? See, I told you, bro. No,
I'm telling you.
most people don't want to. Is this your dog?
No, he hungry. Somebody did not feed that doggy while ago.
He's hungry. Somebody didn't feed that doggy a while ago.
I love that you're translating for me, bro. What's the best and the worst part about living here?
Good people.
Okay, and what's the worst part?
There's a lot of drugs around here, ain't they?
Good, buddy.
Drugs.
Drug head.
Drug head.
That old people do a fan of me, buddy.
I didn't get a word of that.
All people want to do is take advantage of him.
Dude, that's people just roll around in those cars?
It's legal.
That's cool.
You can just ride around in side-by-sides, four-wheelers, whatever.
Jeff, what makes you happy?
Everything.
Everything makes you happy. That's good.
He's a happy guy.
You're just a happy guy. Nice meeting you. Take care.
See you, Jeff.
Come back see me, buddy.
I will.
See you later.
Bobby at home.
Yeah, Bobby's at home.
Have a good day.
You
Wow, that was awesome. Is there a lot of people like that here, or he's just one of a kind?
He's pretty much one
He's
of them.
definitely-
There will never be another Jeff
He's
Dillon.
definitely high on drugs.
No.
Really?
Definitely not. No, he doesn't do anything.
He's not high on, dude. He like looks like he's high.
I don't know if he has autism or Asperger's
okay.
or what.
Some kind of mental.
Yeah, he's got some kind of mental disorder.
Okay.
And his mom did him really bad, like throughout his whole life. His mom and his sister, from what I've heard, they did.
Like abuse?
I don't know for sure, but I would
Yeah.
assume so. He gets a check for his disability. Either his sister or his mom, or maybe both of them at different times. Like they would always take that check when it came
Oh,
in.
dude, that's so sad, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. I totally thought he was on drugs, but now I understand that he had a mental disorder.
Yeah. No, he hates drug addicts. He hates them.
He needs to walk home? Someone will drive him.
He will always get a ride.
Wait,
I
so
mean,
that
everybody knows him. He's just like the town.
so that dude just wanders around, and wherever he goes, he just makes friends.
Pretty much.
That's
Pretty much. Yeah, everybody
Do
knows
you not
him.
think that's like bizarre? Is that just totally normal?
I'm sure from your perspective it's insane, but like, you know, I've grew up around it. He pretty much he walks the roads between San Gab
So
and McKee.
you can never find where he is. Like he doesn't. Does he have a phone?
No.
He doesn't have.
No
Really?
phone, no. I swear he can teleport. Like you can see him in San Gab and he will beat you to McKee somehow.
So he doesn't work. He just wanders around and just.
He wanders around and asks for $5. You got $5?
Oh shit! I should have given him money. Oh, I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. I got a story on that. A guy I know, Jeff had came up and asked him for $5 to buy Mountain Dew and a candy bar. He loves Mountain Dew and a candy bar. And he watched Jeff go to the counter at the store we was just at, Whistle Stop, and pay with a $100 bill.
What?
Yeah, he's a trip, man.
Dude, this guy just slinging something.
He's out here.
He's the most
he's
mysterious guy.
He's hustling for $1.
That looks like a mom and pop shop next to
is.
this cracked out building.
This is one of the better places to eat in this county.
Hell yeah,
and
man.
it is cheap.
Dude, look at this. What is this building? Hold on a second. What is this?
I'm not sure.
Jeez. All right, what are we getting? We're loading up on food right now, bro. We're getting ice cream, but we're getting real food before the ice cream.
If you get a peanut butter milkshake. If you like peanut butter.
I like peanut butter.
Peanut butter milkshake.
I'm getting a peanut butter milkshake. If you tell me it's good, I'm getting it. You order here?
You order right here.
Hello, how you doing? Can I get a cheeseburger? And what did you say you want?
A bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger. And I've been told that this is the best peanut butter shake in Kentucky.
Yep.
Is that true? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna have a peanut butter shake.
Large or small?
2 smalls. How do I pay you? I can't see anything. Here you go. I feel like I'm in jail right now. Has anyone else ever said that? It's like the county jailhouse.
You can't get the feel for the world just staying in a place like this your whole life.
Other people don't think like that. Like if you ask around, they'll probably be like, nah, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to just stay here.
It's like my grandpa.
Yeah.
He doesn't care if he ever leaves.
I feel like most people are like that here, but you're different.
Yeah. Most of your older population is like that. They don't want to leave.
How you doing? No, I'm just documenting local life. Have a nice day. This is the classic mom and pop shop here. It's one of the only ones in the county. It's crazy. How long has this been around?
Since 54.
54.
1965. Anything in the 50s. 56.
Wait, it was the same location? Same?
Yeah.
Really?
When the road was dirt.
Wow. Was it run by your parents? That's pretty cool. Damn. Very cool.
There you go.
You got it?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Time to feast.
A feast for sure.
This burger was like $3 or something. That looks really, really good. That is way better than I thought it was gonna be. It's like a serious.
For $3, I mean, it's like a serious homemade burger.
Mmm. So this is like the place to hang out, like one of the places to eat if you want to go out.
Pretty much. If you want something quick and cheap, this is where you come.
Does everybody drive drunk here?
A lot of people do.
How do you suck this? It's too thick.
You gotta suck.
You gotta suck.
You gotta suck.
I'm just gonna eat it like it's a spoon.
You're better off.
You were not kidding, man. That is fucking delicious.
Pretty
Holy
good.
crap. How good is that? 1 to 10.
10.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
I came to Kentucky and I tried crack, which is basically this peanut butter shake.
Close enough.
Close enough. After burgers with Andrew, I leave Eastern Kentucky with a clearer sense of what life here is really like. The struggles are obvious: poverty, isolation, and addiction. But so are the small joys, like sharing a meal with a stranger. In the end, driving through the hollers in Appalachia has given me a glimpse into a side of America that's been forgotten, but still deserves to be seen.